All right, we are live, just checking everything, and we are good to go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream, the stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing people and have fun doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999. Welcome you into another fun-filled show where we just sit back, relax, and do stuff in the game and hang out with you wonderful people. That's what it's all about. I'm just going through and doing my dailies right now and getting it done on this Taco Tuesday. Oh, you didn't think I remembered? I always remember Taco Tuesdays because it's Tuesday and it's time to start sharing in the thoughts and happiness of tacos as we have fun. Trying to bring you something fun to listen to during the day, wherever you may be. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, doesn't matter. Every day at this time is, well, barring something catastrophically happening, like for instance, my power going out, I will always be streaming. So, glad to have you guys here. Hope your days are going well. If you're new to the show, hi. Let us know you're new to the show. But the best way to do that is to interact with the stream. Just like all of me and all my old crusty friends, we all like to hang out. And so say hi to me, say hi to the other skewers. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That's always important. And as I said, this is an interactive stream. 2 ways we're going to interact today. Besides me just doing stuff in the game, although there's not a lot to do in the game right now, but there's 2 ways to interact. One is to give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers. The other way is to give your greeting. So do that. The other one is by questions. So if you have a question, put the word question in front of your actual question statement, and we will get that scooped up, and we will get that read, and we'll try to answer to the best of our abilities. So there you go. If you don't know who I am, one of my call signs is the infamous beta tester. And but if you want to ask me questions about what's upcoming, don't bother, because I'm not going to answer. I never have, and I never will. So yeah. What's going on? Yesterday we did GAC Sunday, but yesterday I was kind of just watching because I knew Arnold and Playbook were going off against one another. I really wanted to see that because I want to see how that was a heavyweight fight of heavyweight fights, and it was epic. Playbook won. He won kind of easily, and that's mainly because Arnold did something I'd never seen anything like that before, where he did 6 GL defense, which is absolutely bonkers on his part, madman. And then he had a couple battles that just didn't go quite well. But, in that kind of fight, you just can't... You got to be damn near on point perfect. And because when you have 2... slug masters like that beating the snot out of each other, it came down to counters and stuff, and Playbook he's just lethal, because when he was doing his fights, he like when he was facing Iden, he knew he could beat it, but the team that he had to get it to the turn meter just the right way and stuff against that team. So he did like 7 battles until he saw the turn meter the way it was supposed to go, and it's like, yeah, that's Playbook, that's the way he is. So I look forward to some more fights from all of them. So yeah. Then we'll continue doing our GAC as well. Life continues on as we know it in GAC. So if you have questions about GAC, feel free to do that. Now, some other things is, if you'd like to support the channel, on top of hitting the thumbs up and subscribe, please become a Patreon member or sponsor. You can go to the description of the video. It really does make a difference. This is not free nor cheap to do. So if you'd like to support the content at $5 a month, that's all you got to do. If you can afford more, hey, you'd like to support the channel, hey, it's appreciated. Helps pay for stuff like Zoom calls and everything else that we use for streaming, just for example, and the other stuff that we do. So if you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome to support us with that. It's very much appreciated. Just you being here is supporting the channel, so it's very much appreciated. So yeah, become a Patreon member. Now today we are also doing mini roster reviews, which will start here probably in a few minutes. I'm not going to go as long today as on Tuesday as I normally do. I got some stuff I have to get done today. And just as a friendly reminder, tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream. Again, that'll be about an hour and a half. I usually go about an hour and a half on the lunch streams typically, but Tuesdays will go a little bit longer, and we'll go a little bit longer today depends on how many people want mini Ross reviews. Now, if you've never had a mini Ross review, all you have to do is put your ally code into the chat. Make sure you and then put one or two things that you want us to look at, and we will get that scooped up and do that for you. But don't do it right immediately. Keep getting your greetings and stuff. When I tell you to, if you want a Ross, mini Ross review, you can do that. And the other thing is, it's free. You don't have to do anything. You just put it in there. We'll look at it. And if you'd like to toss the coin to your Ranger, hey, visit the PayPal if you want to support the Ranger J 1999 Tacos and Bourbon Fund. I don't need coffee today. I thought maybe see if I could get some tacos and some bourbon, right? So if you'd like to support the Ranger J 1999 Tacos and Bourbon Fund, all you need to do, I'll link it in the I'll put it in the chat. There you go. You can do that, and toss coin to Ranger. Tip your waitress, as they say, and we'll get that done. Now, a couple other things. I am doing mob reviews. We actually helped Crumb yesterday, and by we, I mean Thing, because Thing thought he could be a sneaky ninja and get in here without me hearing him, but then he coughed a little. You can never get away from me, Thing. I know when you're there.
I'm always here, man.
Yeah. Never says hello, just comes in, just sneaks in.
You were saying your little monologue. I didn't want to interrupt.
I know, but you can still say, hello, everyone. I want to be like, oh, hi, Thing. Hey, what's going on here? Yeah. So, yeah, me and Thing, I mean, the model reviews I do is 99% of the time it's just me, and basically what we do is we go in, and I will go in, and all you have to do is share your game. I charge $25 an hour. It takes about 2 hours on part. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. Depends on how much we got to do. We're going to get your mod inventory clean. We're going to mod your characters as best we can with what you got. Set up as many characters as we can. Get your main stuff done. And then kind of come up with a game plan for you. But really what we're doing is teaching you how to do it. So you don't need to keep using me. It's still once in a while we'll call my name and say I need help, but at least you'll have a good idea of what's going on. So mods can be daunting for a lot of folks, and by you being in there with me as we discuss it, go over it, look at mods, why we pick the mods that we do, you'll see what it is. So if you want a full remod session where we get your account fixed up, $25 an hour, all you gotta do is message me in the Discord. The Discord is linked in the description below. You can direct message me and we'll set up a time and we'll get you done. And I've done quite a few of them lately because GAC is important, and I don't mind doing it. And you get to hang out with me for a couple hours and just have fun as we get your stuff done. But me and Thane did go in last night with old Salacious B. Crumb there, Thane, and
I'm sure he regretted it at some point when I got mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah. Thane was a little hard on the Crumb. But it had to be done, Thane, and his account's looking much, much better. Much better. There was some.
We got him on a good plan too.
Yeah, very good plan, and Crumb loved it. I mean, he really did. He messaged me afterwards and was like, thank you so much, and I really learned a lot from that, and I was glad to do it. So if you'd like to get that done, you can. And then anything else? No, I don't think that's it. Full Ross reviews. We're still doing that. A couple of people have messaged me saying that we're still doing full Ross reviews. And what I mean by full Ross reviews is, unlike the remod session, basically what we do is if you send your Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg page and a list of everything you want us to look at, send that to Finity in our Discord, Finity. Send that to Finity in our Discord. He'll add you to the queue. Now, berate him, tag him, give him a day to respond. If he doesn't respond immediately, then just browbeat him and just keep spamming him until he says you're in the queue. Once you're in the queue, let me know, because just say, hey, I just talked to Finn. He gave me a date. Here it is, because Finn does put stuff in there, but he doesn't tag me all the time, and I might miss it. So just in case, just let me know that you've got a full roster for you. And basically what we do is we'll go in, we'll answer your questions about your roster. Unlike the mini roster reviews, when I just do one or two things, just do a quick glance. The full roster review is like just in depth. We look at your everything and just kind of give you an idea of like what we're seeing, what your weaknesses are, what you could be doing better, answer your questions, give you some ideas of your game plan of what you're working on and stuff. And then yeah. Mr. Bone. Hey, Mr. Bone says Ranger, the official remodder of CG. Well, I guess that's our new names. We can add it to the list, Thane. I'm the infamous beta tester remodder of Capital Games. There you go. The titles are well earned. All right. Anything else? No, I can't think. That's all the spiels today. I just want to get that out there and stuff. Again, kind of covering the spiels today because there's nothing much going on in the game there, thing, Kyrelli. So we'll start doing some mini Ross reviews here in a little in a bit.
There's a lot of stuff happening in the game. What are you talking about, man? We gotta give our thoughts on the good old Arnold versus Fatal.
Well, I was just talking about that before you jumped in. Yeah. I thought it was a heavyweight fight. I was blown away that Arnold did the 4G or the 6GL defense, which I had not even heard of before, unless someone's just going full FU. Arnold was not going full FU, but he put 5 up front. I think he kept Starkiller for offense, but his strategy was, and Fatal's was too. I think Fatal did 5 GLs on the front or something like that. Yeah, or 4 in the front and 1 in the back, something like that, or 1 in the north. I can't remember exactly because there were so many battles that they did because they were trying to use counters. So I think the one that tripped up Arnold was Ahmed. Well, the first one was the Kenobi fight. So he went in there with the they both did this, where for Kenobi, what they did, they went in there with the Aura-led bounty hunters and did the snipe on Cat, and then they tried to clean it up with was the Bad Batch, try to do the cleanup for Arnold. Yeah, his Bad Batch got destroyed, but Playbook pulled it off, and I think that was one of the big advantages.
Well, Playbook did a different counter. He didn't do the 2-tap.
Oh, he didn't do the 2-tap? I didn't see Playbooks. I haven't seen all of Playbook's battles. I was mainly watching Arnold do his stuff, and that was the one that tripped him up first.
No, because he used Bad Batch against Ivan.
Or did he go with gas on the second attack after the bounty hunters? I can't remember. I know.
No, he one-shot it. No, he one-shotted Kenobi.
Arnold? No, he did not one-shot Kenobi.
No.
He got stuck on. Fatal did. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. You cover what Fatal did. So Fatal did the C counter. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Arnold got tripped up by that, and then he tried to use. Okay, what did he use against Ray? Ray's the one that caught him because
he tried to use.
What did he try to use the first time against Ray? I cannot remember what his first.
I want to say JML.
Arnold didn't have any GL, so he couldn't use JML.
Oh, Arnold. No, I think he tried to use the Vader counter. No, he did something else.
He did something else. I can't remember what he did for Ray, but it went horribly wrong. And Ray is the one that kept him from winning because he could not beat that. Momo, there it was. It was the Momo counter. That's right. He tried the Momo counter. And it didn't go well.
He did. He tried Momo.
Yeah.
But because Fatal did Momo to clean up, and then he went in with just straight up Momo.
Yeah.
Which, he misplayed it a little bit. Can't be too hard on the guy.
That's hard.
Too familiar with it. Yeah, I don't think he was too familiar with the counter. So he did a couple misplays. So, but yeah, no, it's yeah.
Hollis said if Arnold had put C in the north, it might have been closer. Yeah, he did. He put C in the back, thinking that as a shock. But he put down a lot. He put down that back wall had Darth Revan, CLS, and C, the C team, and that was the only team Fatal didn't bother clearing. He cleared everything else. And what he did against Iden was just sheer brilliance because he manipulated Iden to a certain turn meter, and then he went in with the team. He waited till they'd use the abilities that he wanted them to use, and then he went in there with until he got the turn meter the way he wanted, and then he went in there and just smoked the hell out of it because he used Bad Batch against him, and he just wanted to make sure he had everything in place, and absolutely as soon as he went in there with Bad Batch, he just destroyed Iden. It was unreal. What was the other? But yeah, after that, after the battles in the south, because he got stuck on Ray, he cleared, but he kept running into problems all over the place and just ran out of time. Now Arnold had the advantage because he just had more teams that were relic, so he was trying to do the brute force spam thing on Fatal. But yeah,
he thought he could just brute force his way through the victory, and he paid the price for it this time.
Yeah, he thought with the defense that he set with 6 GLs that it was going to trip up Fatal, and um, yeah, I mean it just it, Fatal almost full cleared him. He was not going to be able to, but I mean I think he won by 500 banners, but that's just because he couldn't clear
He
Ray in
could
the
have
south.
if he would have double tapped him and he wouldn't use Imperial
Yeah, he
Troopers.
ran out of time though because they started late in the afternoon, and I mean there was a lot of talking and strategy with those, so. It was interesting to see the mindset, and they were trying some crazier stuff than you normally see me do, because they just have more characters and teams to do it, right? So, they were using different strategies. Yeah, he got Finn out, but he just ran out of stuff. Arnold couldn't get past Ray because I mean, especially at the end, he just didn't have the teams to. I think he was trying to whittle it down, and he took out Finn. I think on the first one, you're right there, Mr. Bone. And then after that, I think he killed the other two. I think it was Holdo and Poe, but he could not get BB-8 out of there because, well, unfortunately, it's just that combination just with GL Ray and that with Turn Meter, there was just no way. He just didn't have a strong enough team to take out Ray after that. He tried. Boy, was he spamming. I'm trying to think of who else. He ran into some more problems in the north, but I mean, overall, Arnold did bust through the north, and then he got to ships, used the counters, and I think he one shot. Fatal did a 2-shot on the Executor, and then he one shot the other fleet, and then Fatal just went in and cleaned up. He beat CLS, and then he beat. I'm trying to think what else he beat. He beat CLS, and then he beat the Revan team, and then he just had C. But at that point, he didn't have enough time to try to do it. So, but yeah, he used what did Fatal use against one of Arnold's team? It was the Darth Traya team versus Lord Vader with Nihilus. Man, what a counter that was! It didn't kill Lord Vader, but he planned to do a 2-shot with that, and I don't remember what he cleaned it up with, but he went in there and just
he cleaned it up with Imperial Troopers. So if he would have done Geos against Lord Vader, he would have had Troopers to take out C.
Probably, yeah.
So the full clear was definitely possible.
Yeah. So if you've not gone back and watched that fight, you should, man. It was a clinic on like counters that you can use for GLs, right? Because the only GL counter that Playbook had was Palpatine, and then Arnold was straight up just other counters, 2 shots and stuff like that, which they both planned on for. And I know Fatal got tripped up by Jedi Master Luke because of Shock T. He had to 2-shot that one, I believe. Yeah, he did. Because that one kind of held him in place. Oh, I think Gas gave Arnold some fits too. Yeah, in the north. So yeah, it was a great fight. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It was a really good fight. So I'm looking forward to more content creators. Those are just the best fights in my opinion, just because. I mean, it's a full on smackaroony there thing. God, I mean, I've always enjoyed like Solo versus Gom and stuff like that. If you just go back in and watch, it's just a lot of fun to watch those. All right. So everyone's giving their greetings and stuff. Let's say hi to everybody, and then we'll start the mini roster reviews. So keep getting your greetings in. I'm just checking to see if there's any stuff in here I want. That is a nice health. I'm going to get... No, I can't because I don't have enough credits. Oh, well. Ship credits. I've been buying mods with ship credits, and I just don't have... Well, I'll get some here in a little bit, but... It's a health. It's a potency set with health primary, but it's got 5 speed. It's a potency. And I know there's defense on there, but that's... When you see potency, I mean, it's... You get the damn thing. Potency set with potency. I will definitely try to get that one. Let's see what else. Real quick, everyone always asks. I always show it. What are we working on? I am still so C's done. So now it's just about getting shards, which I'll do here in a little bit. We'll do the.
Did you get a data about Boba Fett's relic?
No, I don't have any. Wait, how did you expect me to do that? What?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm just
No,
asking.
I've joined GAC, Dad Bob Buffett. I'm missing too many pieces. I'm tapped out on salvage. I have to slowly build it up, which I can't. But yeah, I won't have him relic until the next GAC thing. So we'll have to play a little bit more of a traditional. Well, we're still going to put 4 GLs down, but yeah. And we'll talk about defense tomorrow and get it squared away. But yeah, I mean, now that I've got C done with his ultimate, then we can definitely go 4 GL defense, which is what I'm thinking about doing with our other stuff, and then we'll get squared away here with our other counters. I mean, the main thing I'm working on right now is getting Boba Fett and Fennec done by next week. Have them squared away. Fennec, she's not in the weekly store anymore, so I'll have to get her either through the shard store, with crystals, or her node. We had horrible pulls yesterday. I don't think I got any. I know when you had me refresh it, I got 0. And I think before that I got maybe 1. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get both of them done in relic for our new Vader counter. But the other thing too is I was thinking about that. How does that work? Because the Vader team's gonna go first, aren't they? I mean, because we're running. No, because Quill's 340. So
IG cleanses us.
yeah, so we take all the damage initially, then we cleanse, and then we'll have to talk about that. I am working on the mods for Dad Bob Boba Fett. He is gear 12. We'll get him to relic, but it's a ton of pieces that I'm just like, Christ in heaven, where are you? it's one little piece here, one little piece there. Oh, we can get that one done. Okay. So we got the left side squared away. Now it's the right side, but I still need some more of. I'm gonna need some more of these hyper syringes, and then what else are we missing? Yeah, these. I need some more of these, which is fleet, which I'll get some more here in energy and finish that off. Plus we got GOTB, and then hopefully I'll pick up some more pieces there, and then of course the old MK Neurosav Electro Binoculars thing. I think they did this on purpose. I know they did this on purpose to make my life absolutely hell to try to get the damn binoculars. Oh, what a pain in the ass. So we'll get those. We'll get those too. So now we just need the right side and purple pieces. So yeah, I got to knock that out. So we'll try to get Dad Boba Fett done here in the next few days, and then Fennec. The piece that she's missing, I'm looking for always is this the back to jail salvage. It's yeah. So I'm gonna use my guild tokens for that, get that one squared away, and then she'll be into 12. But I don't know if I'll have her relics. We should be able to get a relic, hopefully. Now that we'll have some to get her squared away too. So we'll have that team completely done, and then we'll go back in and. Dash will be done in a few more days, and then Talon, it'll be all resources toward Talon to get her done so we can get Star Killer done. Because really, ideally, what we're looking to do is get one counter for Lord Vader, and then have Star Killer we can put on defense, and then have another GL for offense. Where we'll have 3 GLs for offense, and still have basically a 4 GL front wall. It makes someone's life absolutely poo poo. Then I gotta figure out we're gonna run what. I was thinking about running on defense. Well, I mean, we'll have to talk about which team we want to run for Star Killer. There's a few teams out there, but we'll run those. So there you go. And then again, we'll go back in and finish up like Scout and stuff like that. Once Dash is done, he's secondary. But once we get Dad Bob Boba Fett and Fennec, I still want to finish up Hoth Rebel Scout and Pal for the Kyle team. But once Dash is done and Talon's done, it's all towards Star Killer first. Then we'll work on the prepared team. Talon we'll put on the Revan team, or maybe we'll use her for C because that's a nice offensive piece to use. Then we're gonna go work on all the personnel for ships. We're gonna work on characters for ships for a bit just to get them relicked. For mainly the Rebel fleet and stuff like that. So there you go. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Buzzsaw says hello from the cheap seats. He missed the tag in the quotations. There you go, Buzzsaw. Foreigner says hello there, skewers. Hello, Foreigner. Glad to have you here. Hashtagger's hanging out. Says sup team. What did I miss? Not much. So you you're right where you need to be. You haven't missed anything. What else? 83 says Happy Taco Hump Day. Well, happy Taco Hump Day to you, my friend. Roy Edwards says Hola Rangers and Skewers. Hola, como esta? There, Roy. Let's see here. Darth Lucas is hanging out. It says thoughts on Aiden Ami versus Phasma Ami if you could only choose one. Aiden.
Neither.
Okay. And I was wrong. Okay. I think they're both what, TW Omicrons? No,
I'm not sure.
GAC, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's go look real quick because I know Phasma was really good in TW, but it's still a second priority.
Well, right now, like you gotta be careful with who you Omicron. You want to Omicron like things that you can tell that or like will, survive the test of time. Because right now it's kind of like those like year one Zetas, right? Like how many of those year one Zetas are really important, So
I'm pretty sure hers is a GAC one, but Aiden is sick, man. Aiden's really good, dude. I'm almost tempted to get her ass. She's definitely going to be on the free to play farm when we get an opportunity because she is goddamn amazing, man. All right, let's see here. I like Omicron, but yeah, be careful with your Omicrons. But I definitely like. It's not that Phasma's isn't good, but for TW, I mean it's nice, but yeah. Hashtag says, finally got my troopers up to par as per your recommendation from our last remodding. Huzzah! Nicely done, hashtagger. Ooh, that looks, troopers thing. They're tasty. Well, I like to hear that from our skewers saying that they got that stuff scored away.
We got a Crumbs scored away too.
Yeah, we did. Oh boy, did we do some work on Crumbs mods last night, but it was worth it. Plague Tarsus question, more than all, how needed is C Zeta on Unraveled Destiny? Gives tanks taunt. I mean, let me just put it to you this way: all Zetas on GLs are pretty much needed, for the most effectiveness for them.
No, you don't need it. You need it.
Get out of here. I think so.
No, you don't need it.
I mean, that one you can kind of get away with not having, but for me, when I look at GLs, yeah.
No, so here's the reason I say you don't need it, because you normally don't run him with a tank. You normally run him with Watt armor, and if you run him with Watt armor, you're often giving the tank the shield tech anyway. So the tank is going to taunt regardless, and most of the time you run him with an auto taunter anyways. You don't need it.
You don't need it, but
if you don't need it.
All right, I think you need all the Zetas. That's just my philosophy on GLs. It's like I'd rather need it and not have it than have it and not need it. That's just my philosophy on any of these characters and stuff. GLs are a little bit of a different bag than some of the other characters you'll see. Some characters you look at their Zeta and you're like, I can get away with not having that. I mean, there's a few that I haven't done that I'm like, yeah, I'll do that later, mainly because I've been doing GLs and stuff.
Yes. If you're like a newer player and you need to budget your Zetas more, then don't do it.
All right, let's see who's next. Phil Roggins says, hello, Ranger, and hello, Skewers. Well, hello there. Saboteur says, any big changes before JC lock? No, we pretty much have I can't really do the only big change that I have is C's got his ultimate, so that completely changes our whole strategy. Because I've been playing, but they knows this. I've been playing undersized and undermanned. The fact that I went 8-4 last round and I went 1-2 last round is a testament to our strategy because, they've always had 6 GLs, they've had way more GP and stuff. So yeah, we're trying to finish this up as quickly as possible so that I can get to get my teams in order so that in GAC we've just got more stuff we're facing a lot of efficiency fighters, so we've got a good evil plan in place. Saboteur says tacos and bourbons equals heaven. That's right. So I'll see if I can earn me some tacos and bourbon money today. Let's see here. Qui-Jon Jin says, good afternoon, Ranger and Skewers. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Glad to have you here. Elmo the Red says, hello all. Ha ha ha. Says happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, Elmo the Red. Let's see here. Mr. Bone says, good afternoon, Ranger and Skewers. Says, trying to build a new set of mods for Star Killer. Not fun. No, not, working on mods is never fun, but it's necessary. We have to work on mods so that you can use your team in the most effective way. Darstein says, happy Taco Tuesday. Have a taco or a burrito or some refried beans. Well, refried beans are pretty good. Let's see here. Poby1 Kanobika says, hello. Our boss, Heartbreaker, and Skewers. That's right.
Hi, Poby.
The Emperor's hand, Emperor Ranger's hand is there. So, spammers will get secret knife attacked, but anybody can be secret knife attacked if I point the way. But a lot of times, Poby's so good, she just knows when a secret knife attack needs to happen. So don't make her angry. Jay, the Argonauts is here. Says hello all. Hey, very nice greeting. There you go. Ghost, Strike by Fiddle, Guilty, and Midichlorian. So is Boss Elfwire. A few people. I always forget. Because we see them as Skewers, forget they're in the same guild as me. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Who have we not said hi to? Darth Vader 87 is here, but he just wanted to let us know that it was Mon Mathma that they used. There you go. Let's see here. Hawthorne, we already said hello to, but welcome Hawthorne as always. Gappy says happy Taco Tuesday, RSG peeps. And to help you with your enjoyment of the taco, Gappy has tons of ways for everybody, but mainly pickles, so you can enjoy the dillness of your taco, and of course, the sacrificial donuts and pancakes to the lovely goddess Alchi. Let's see here. Who else we not said hi to? Well, I see probably one of our secret knife attack somebody. That's good. Let's see here. Whoever I said hi to.
Have you seen this $100 Omicron pack?
Yeah, it's garbage. Don't buy that. Well, we've seen it before, right? And we said don't buy that. I mean, for 30 Omicrons, that's only half of what you need for either Dabba, Buffett, or Star Killer. 30 Omicrons for $100. Get the hell out of here. Do not buy that, Skewers. Seriously. Don't do that. No, thing. No. No buy thing. Question for Mikey says, I have a low star Iden and Relic 5 and all other troopers. Who's the best to use with her GSC? Is Momo the best team to target? Any tips for the match? Iden, you have to use the other troopers. You can use her with the main trooper team, but you lose a lot of the stuff. Like if there's a leader there, it's very specific why you have to use the other ones. But if you have the other ones relics, yeah, you can put her on defense, and she's a nightmare to deal with. The other thing is, God, she does a lot on offense. She could take out a lot of stuff. Definitely could take out a Mothma team, right?
Yeah.
Momo teams. What else can she take out? God, so many teams. It's stupid.
You can take out CLS, actually.
Yeah, it takes out CLS. Yeah, it's really good. But on defense, it's a nightmare to deal with, too. So, Bad Batch can handle it, but you better go first. That's all I'm going to say. If you let Iden and them go first, you're in big poo-poo doo-doo trouble. Let's see here. Gappy says, yeah, Arnold and Fatal was going at it. Great match. It advises anyone to go and check them out. It was interesting. The chat afterwards about the strategy and thought process was cool too. Yeah. I did see something very interesting when I was watching the map. People were like, don't spoil, don't stream snipe, don't do anything. I'm like, man,
I don't understand that.
I don't understand that at all. Listen, just watch the fights. I mean, they were saying that too after Fatal got through the South, so Fatal knew everything that. It was great about Fatal. He guessed almost 90% of what Arnold was going to put on defense. The other thing that threw him off was seeing the back. That really got him, which was nice to see Fatal be a little dumb-defied.
I think we find it kind of weird because we've had a lot of like fight nights where we had like opponents on the same stream at the same time, so we can clearly see what everybody is doing,
right?
Like on the same Zoom call. So for us, it seemed kind of weird. I'd be like, okay, like just because your opponent knows what they're using or not using is not gonna.
It's not gonna change anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything.
Yeah, they still have to go in. They still have to do the fight, and then it's still doesn't change the fact of what you still have in your inventory and what you got to figure out what to use, right? Because it's not just the one team you're facing. It's like, okay, if I use this versus this, then I won't have it for this. It's one of those things where you have to really talk it out and really figure out what the hell you're gonna do. I don't have any problem with it, and the people were just,
once Arnold got stuck in the South, I knew it was over. I was like, yeah, like at this
Yeah,
point,
once that thing happened with Ray, I thought, and I give Arnold a lot of credit because he immediately shifted and knew that his only chance was for his defense to hold, right, or get enough points in the north and get through ships and be perfect with ships to try to put the pressure on Fatal. But once Fatal had the south cleared, I knew
it
he
was
pretty much have it because Fatal
yeah.
knew exactly what to do. So. Arnold was cleaner on ships, but he just had too many drop battles at that point. He'd lost a lot of banners. Fatal had lost some banners too. Don't get me wrong. He had to do some 2 shots, but Arnold had way too many 2 shots and 3 shots that cost him some extra banners and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I was because Arnold had the big GP advantage, but then with every fail, like that GP advantage gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, to the point where he just burned too many teams.
Yeah, he did. Wen Griffey Jr. is here this afternoon, everyone. Hello, Wen Griffey. Gappy says, question, what's the best way to mod Mara Jade? Well, I've got her with speed. I'll bring mine up right now there, Gav Penis. Let me find old Gingivitis here. The Poby-Wan Kenobika lookalike. And you can see that I've got her with speed and potency, and she is 359 speed right now. So... she is delicious. Look at her. Just look at her thing. My God. What a glorious looking woman. All right. Nobunaga question, and feel free not to answer if you can't. Do you think Executor will continue to be the absolute essential part of GSA ships that is now, or will its importance fall off for a bit? I'll say this in general. All metas change. I mean, we've seen that in the game time and time and time again. You know, Fleet's a lot slower with that process, but with characters, we've seen it quite a lot. But for ships, it takes them a little bit longer to get a new meta in there. I don't know why. They're not committed to ships, their thing. But, you know, it is what it is. And so I don't see, in general, ships is just taking longer for new metas to come in. Because for the longest time, it was Malevolence and Negotiator. And then they introduced Executor, and now it's just nothing but Executor.
I will say this. You got to remember, even during the Negotiator and Malevolence meta, you know, at least for myself at my level, we were putting both Negotiator and Malevolence on defense.
Oh, sure.
You know, so, you know, let's assume that, you know, a new meta is coming out. Well, who am I going to put on defense? I'm going to put down Executor and the new meta on defense.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, yeah, I'm going to put both of them until I get 3 ships on defense. Like both meta ships are going on defense, at least for my level. And that's what I'm going to expect to see every time on their end as well.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Tom Blow Dry, the man with the best fro in the business, is hanging out with us. This is High Skewers. Hello, my friend. Herbert Falcon with the hooty hoo RSG, and then the damn thing flipped on me. God damn it. There it is. It says, Taco Man. Rangers got to be a taco man. Taco man. Taco man. I want to be a taco man. Body.
Like no taco ever was.
Body. Tumblr question: if Ravager gets released, what other new ships could go with it? I hate that rumor thing because
what rumor?
The Ravager rumor, since it came out of that one post months ago that we're getting the Ravager.
I hope we don't get a capital ship, but that's just me.
Andrew says, "I need your advice, sir." And he's got his ally code in there. We will look at mini roster review. You know what? Let's just start it. While I'm getting that greeting, we'll just go ahead and get it started. If you would like a mini roster review, what I need you to do, Andrew, is I got your ally code now, but I need you to write in what you want us to look at. We'll look at it generally, but here in a second, I'm just going to pull up your stuff. We'll look at your stuff, tell us what you're mainly looking for. So when I do mini roster reviews, just put the ally code in and what you want me to look at, and then we'll go through we'll look at generally, but we'll look at the specific things you need help with. Because if I was just to go generalize, I'll be here. I start getting into depth, and then no one will get a mini roster view. So we just a few things that you want us to look at. One or two things is totally cool. And then of course, if you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, to the Ranger J 1999, we'll call it the coffee and taco and bourbon fun today thing, because I really would like some tacos and bourbon today. So please, if you'd like to toss a coin to your Ranger, yeah. Well, I mean, well, I'm not going to get tequila. Maybe, okay, tequila and taco day. Tequila.
There we go.
All right, so we'll make it the tequila and taco fund for Ranger for all his hard work with doing all these mini Ross reviews and stuff. So if you'd like to do that, feel free. Birkenstock, what's going on, buddy? Says hello, my friend. Hawthor says, speaking of Iden, I stuck my Gear 8 Zeta Iden down with Relic, Snow, Stark, Death, and Shore in the last round and got one shot by a Kira Dust duo. No! Oh no. Mr. Bones' question. I don't have the gear for Bears yet, so I think my ska team is Old Ben, Crew, Dooku, and Stick Ray. Should it be Crew or Old Ben lead? I like Old Ben lead myself. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice on that one. I don't think it really... I mean, they're both decent. I like Old Ben there. Let's see here. Who have we not said hello to? Nathan H. Of course, Mustang Groot's hanging out. Makwa. Can you look at my Lord Vader team and my prepare team? Yes, so we'll get to you in a second there, Makwa. Boss Livewire, speaking of which, my guild officer and guildie says, hello there, Ranger. Hello there. Thomas says, tacos for breakfast. That sounds crazy. Keep in mind we have baked beans for breakfast here. So yeah, I mean it's not breakfast time here anymore. Now for Thane it's breakfast time. For me it's not. It's lunch time.
Actually.
Yeah. Psycho says, better late than never. Oh wait, this is RSG. There is no late. Nope. Dark Science's question: when can we expect the new character for Conquest to be announced? I am not holding out hope for any changes. No idea. So we think that I'm going to guess next week, and here's why. Because Conquest isn't coming back next week because the 31st is on a Monday. They like to launch it on a Monday. It'll still be the Monday afterwards. So as I said, guys, be patient. We'll get a State of the Galaxy, Road Ahead, whatever. I know Doja said not a Road Ahead anytime soon, but State of the Galaxy possibly. Regardless of that, they're still going to announce the Conquest character with an update and stuff. So we'll get some information one way or the other. But I would say next week we'll get it. Arthur says, hate that they're monetizing something as important as Omicron so early. At least with Zetas, they didn't monetize for years. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either, but, they're going to make their money the way they think they
So I don't mind because, well, the difference is between Omicrons and Zetas is that Omicrons are like
hard to get, man.
First of all, they're hard to get, but they're also mode specific, and like in my case, like I don't buy Omicron, so I'm like in a really tough spot where like I can't really afford to do like GAC Omicrons because I'm in a high end guild, right? So like for the whales, it's actually a pretty it's pretty good because they're actually able to, split them out a lot more evenly, right? Like I actually had to buy, I think it was like the $40 Omicron pack in order to get that Boba Fett's Omicrons for TW ready. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you're able to at least make that choice of like, okay, I can actually, invest in both TW and GAC versus if you're free to play, like you really have to make a choice. Like I know Mr. Jigabachi was making that argument the other day saying like, oh, like I could be selfish because my guild's not, TW focused and just do all GACs, but then I kind of want to do my part for TW. So he has to also invest in some TW Omicron. So
yeah,
whereas like Zetas, they affected everything. So like if you would put a Zeta on character, like it's good everywhere. So I don't mind it too much. Like again, like I don't really buy the packs. I know there's definitely some people that do, but I don't.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna start mini roster reviews. Thane, do me a favor, look out for questions in the chat if you could, please, because I'm
Sure.
all over the place now with the roster reviews until I get caught up. Yeah. So I see Makwa. I know Andrew had his first one. He says, which GL to go for, either Lord Vader or GL? Need direction what to focus on, either Lord Vader or other GL. All right, so let's look at this. So Andrew is at 5.9 million. He has SLKR. He said Lord Vader. All right, here's what I'm going to say about this, Andrew, looking at your stuff here. He has SLKR, so that's really good that you have SLKR as your first GL. I really like that. Um, Lord Vader, boy, it's hard to tell It's hard to tell someone to go for Lord Vader. He is
Yeah.
so gear and relic just resource hog that it's unbelievable. Um, it's We always recommend Lord Vader for last, unless you're a big time spender. If you're a big time spender, Andrew, and you don't care and you really want Lord Vader, this is your account. You go do what you want. It's not a wrong choice. However, if I might make a small recommendation, now that you have SLKR, and just looking at some of the characters you have, first of all, you should finish Darth Revan because he's not finished yet. So if you're working on that, that's fine. But if you're going to pick a GL, if you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I really like Jedi Master Luke as your next GL, or C as you go C into Executor. Those are the two things. I like Luke because you get Jedi Luke through the process through just doing it. Um, but I like JML or C as your next GL, not Lord Vader. Unless you're going to spend, hey, if you want to spend and you really want it, man, go for it. But if you're a low spender and stuff like that, just the sheer amount of time, one, you got to farm the Bad Batch up and then gear them. And there's a shit ton of car attacks with that. And then you got to just relic those characters and their high relic. Not speaking of the entire other amount of relic 7s and 8s that are needed for that team. It is absolutely mind blowing, and you will be really pigeonholed if you do that. I mean, you get some good stuff out of it. Bad Batch is a hell of a good team, but it is a very, very lengthy process. And for as much as you have to spend on there, Vader's good, but he's not that good. I think GMLC. What do you think, their thing? Am I talking shit or am I on point?
Yeah, I mean, it's also hard not to like. Again, like it's hard not to tell people to go for what they want. I mean, I guess the question would be, do you really want Lord Vader, or are you just doing it because you feel like it'll give you an advantage? So Lord Vader is a bit of a commitment. What's his Bad Batch look like? Does he have him up at least?
I haven't even looked yet. Yeah, so I mean,
because that's gonna kind of be the make or break, right? The Bad Batch.
They're 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, 5-star.
Okay, so he's on the way there. So I would say this: so if you're willing to commit to like just hoarding resources while you finish up the Bad Batch, because Omega, which is one of the harder ones to get, you're almost done with her. Ironically enough, if you're willing to just hoard resources and commit to Bad Batch and commit to the rest of the requirements, then go for it, man. Just keep in mind that it's going to be a bit of a long road to getting him, but if you like Lord Vader, you think that Lord Vader is going to give you the edge that you need. You have a cat? So wait, does he have cat? I thought I saw cat.
Let me go look real quick. So I'm all over the place. Once we start doing mini ROMs reviews, I'm all over the chat. I do not see Commander Ahsoka.
Okay, so that's another thing. Is like, do you have them all?
I don't know if he has them all either. I think Luke or C is one of the two. No, Maul. He's probably with only one GL not getting the top crate, so he might have cap it. I just think personally JML. It's a really, you've got some of your rebels done already, so you can go right into Jedi Luke, Jedi Master Luke, or C. They're both really good. You've got SLKR, and then after that, whichever of those two you pick, then go after JMK. I think would be your next pick because JMK would be if you have like an SLKR. We've seen how at this level with Crumb, he has 3 GLs and he is just making people's life miserable. So and we're dicks with it. Wilmo, what's going on? He says, Ranger, without mentioning the name, the GSC opponent I told you about put a 1793 against me. Damn. Good Lord. So I hope that helps you, Andrew, with an idea. So Andrew says, taking your advice. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Is there any questions as I'm scrolling back up to try to find the next roster review here?
Hey, Ranger, speaking of GAC, can we take a look at what your potential matchups are going to look like?
I don't know what they're going to be.
Yes, just go to GAC.
Okay, leaderboards.
and then go to rankings, and then my ranking.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am 2670. All right. None of the names around me I recognize at all. So
Well, no, but just kind of see if go to like the 13th, and then see what
go
are
to
the
which
potential
one?
matchups GP wise. Well, just click around. So everyone who has the same skill rating that you do,
Okay.
just click around and
I'll
see
just do
like
one
what they're.
real quick. Yeah. So like this person has
Wow, there's
one,
a
two,
lot of
three,
them that
four.
have your same skill rating. Ooh.
Yeah, it's one of those things where people a lot of relic 8s and 9s on this one. Has Star Killer too. 9 million GP, but has Cruddy C. Well, that's not
The
bad.
cruddy C.
178,000.
That's gonna trigger puppy.
I mean, all relic 8s, relic 9s, 3 relic 9s on this. So they're not as active 700,000 lifetime banners and stuff. So that's one. I don't know. Who else? 3813. I like cake. Let's look at I like cake. 7.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 GLs. All right. So a little bit of, yeah. We could, we'll see what we get, man. So, let's see. I'm looking for the next roster review here. Give me a second. Makwa. Question. Can you look at my Lord Vader team and my prepare team? Yeah, we can go look at that real quick. For Makwa. Any questions in chat while I'm pulling this up thing?
Just what's the best island defense team that are, and what are those speed minimums for the other team members?
You want to take the one? I'm trying to get this. What do you think? God
I mean,
damn it.
it's like Ranger said in the earlier. It's the spare Imperial Trooper one, so it would be Iden, Snow, Magna. You do want one of the tanks, and then either Ranger or Death. Preferably, I prefer Range on that team, but and I prefer the autotons are so short in there. As far as minimum speeds, the only one that really needs to be fast is Iden. I don't know about minimum speeds requirements, but just make it the faster the better. The rest of them you don't need to be fast. I think the only other one that should be at least decently speeded is Magna Trooper. But you also want him with some potency on him so he can reduce that turn meter.
Yep. All right, so we're looking at Makwa here. He's asking me about the Lord Vader team. Now he doesn't have a speed set on him. He has an offense and health set on him.
It's fine.
Which is fine, but the problem is here is your health is fine. It's 100,000, almost 120,000. Protection's only 141. This cross ain't gonna work. I know it's protection secondary, but you need protection primary on this mod. Because it's all about getting his protection over 200,000. You want Lord Vader to be just a pain in the ass. The diamond's fine. And it's not sliced, so it's got 2.1 protection. She'll get some additional protection there. You went crit damage on the triangle. I mean, if you're going for more damage, okay, but I mean, you got protection on the circle. It's got a offense set speed. That's actually not bad. It's got offense, secondary, and protection. I mean, the square doesn't have any protection secondary at all. But yeah, if you look in comparison to mine, I'm running a speed set with health and protection. The health is over 100,000, protection is over 200,000, which you really need because really what you're trying to do with Vader. I mean, if you want to keep his damage at a certain level, mine's only in the 10,000s and they're like a 10,000, almost 11,000. But it's all about him ramping up and him being able to ramp up and just being beefy and taking hits and Lord Vader can be countered, but you want to make it as miserable as possible, especially with the one team that we run. It's just about trying to time them out and letting Vader do his thing. But more damage on Vader ain't going to do anything. It's about ramping him up, and so the only best way for him to do that is to be able to take hits and be beefy and make someone's life hell to try to take him out. That's why we use the counter that we do. The rest of your characters, obviously Royal Guard's going to be there. I don't know what specifically you run Royal Guard. You just need to slice him up. He needs to have his health over 100,000, so there's some work to be done there. Depends on what you want to run here, Makwa. If you're going to go more tank, Stormtrooper will need some loving as well on his mods. I mean, you're going to run Maul, self-explanatory. We don't really need to cover his stuff, but I mean, if you're going to go Shore Trooper, same thing. If you're going to go 3 tanks and say like Maul, Lord Vader, then tanks just have to be a little bit beefier, especially start with Royal Guard. If you can get him over 100,000 health, and you're actually doing pretty decently. But people run different formats of Vader on defense and stuff. I don't like the Piet, Vader, Darth Vader. I don't like that team at all on defense. Maul, which is Royal Guard, but yeah, so some work on the modding to be done for sure there. And then the other one was the Prepare team. All right, so we'll go to Scoundrels, or is it Smugglers? Is that a Smuggler team or Scoundrel team? I think that's a Scoundrel team if I'm not.
Which one?
It's the Prepare team with I'm assuming Dash. Yeah, let's go to Smugglers to see if we can find them all there. If I can get my mouse to work. All right, so you got Dash squared away. Dash needs to be super fast. I should see speed sets on him, okay? Yours is 305, but if you slice those mods and get him faster, it's all about Dash taking a turn first, right? If he goes first, good God in heaven. The other characters are pretty self-explored. I mean, Kara, you've got crit chance, crit damage. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Vandor should be beefy if you're going to use him, which you should. Yeah, you got health on him with... He's decent on the health and protection. Again, you'll need to get his mods up and his stats up to make him survivable. Young Lando, L3, I'm sure you're going to have defense mods. Yeah, so that's fine. This will work fine. This is a good backline surprise team, but the only way it works... Now, I've seen some people use him on a BAM team, Dash. Dash has been used in some other places, but if you're just going to go full prepare team, Dash has to be fast. I mean, what ideally speed thing do you think he should be to really make...
It's over 300. Over 300. Anything over 300 is fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want them any faster than that?
Well, we're just talking about like minimums.
Okay, what would be the one?
Like,
what's the ideal speed you're looking for?
I don't know, like 315 plus.
Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Next person on the Price is Right here. Ray Rock, good 2 for Tuesday morning. Flashes of pickles, strokers of Wookiees, and eaters of Twinkies. There you go. This is a question: how fast does Shock need to be with M Troopers to counter Lord Vader if my Pieman is at 335 speed? Its Shock T needs to be what? 370 plus, 360 plus.
I don't know the math on that one.
Yeah, it's something outrageous.
It's not a counter that I've ever really focused on, so I don't know the math on that one.
Yeah, I'm not big. Oh, I'm not. No, that's too many good stuff there. But we're going to be using that.
I need Shock T and Troopers elsewhere, so I can't afford to that's. And I don't know. I don't know. It's not a counter that I focus on, unfortunately. So not the person asked.
I just know top of my head, it's something ridiculous. It's like 360 plus. I know for sure on Shock T, which is an absolute crazy mod set to put on her. So all right, we're doing mini Ross reviews. If you want mini Ross reviews, just be patient. I will get to every single one. I never stop till we get it done. Put your ally code in and like 1 or 2 things you want me to look at, and we will get you squared away. Try to answer your questions as best we can, looking at what you're asking us to look at. Cody, I see everybody else going on there, and then we will get you squared away. So I'm just going through and doing all this. Dash with Boba Fett, Sign of Django works well. Yeah. There's another suggestion there. Let's see here. All right, and remember, if you want a mini Ross review, just put your stuff in there, like we mentioned, and then we will get to you. Let's see those. What? I just had the damn thing, and then the chat changed on me. There we go. We're doing Savitar. All right. He says gearing priorities 14 to 16 on Lord Vader requirements, new marquees, mods, whatever jumps out. Okay. Well, if you're going for Lord Vader, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 GLs. One of them's not SLKR, their thing. And he's getting Lord Vader right now. Looks like SLKR is going to be the last piece of the puzzle. I mean, you're doing Lord Vader requirements right now. If you're 14 out of 16, then obviously you're going to finish that. You do have a nice Maul and Cat. I like to see that. Okay, well, let's look at your Maul Mando team real quick. Yeah, you got the pieces there for a good Maul Mando team. So you don't really, and you got good mods on them. Yeah, looks good. Solid. Respect. Armor is got a speed setter. Okay, good. 301, good enough. So that's looking good. I mean, Lord Vader into prop. I mean, you're at 7.7 million. I had to tell you this. They're Savatars. Pretty much, you need both GLs. I mean, you're going to be getting fights where you're going to be out GL'd, which is fine if you have the other counters. But if you don't have Star Killer and stuff, I mean, if we went through and saw what just like you need for Star Killer, right? So if we go to Empire, where's Mara Jade? She is. I mean, she's only 3 star stairs. I mean, just looking at one character, you got some work to do. But you're gonna have Lord Vader soon, so that'll be nice to have. But you're gonna. I just know when with this new GAC format here. You have 4 GLs, you're going to be out GL'd. So it's going to be a tough fight. And it's a tough slog. I've been doing it for since this new GAC started, where I've just been out GL'd, and I was sick of it. Especially because we were losing, not because we're getting stuck, it's about efficiency fighters. There's a ton of them, they just put 1 GL down, they put a bunch of other stuff down, and then they just go hard into your GLs. And I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. So, you know, I like that you're going for Lord Vader. If you want to work on a team outside of that, maybe round out another team before you go get SLKR, I'm okay with that. But make it one that like it's a quick turnaround here. Like you need to finish up the Mando. I mean, I know he's gear 12, but get him relicked. Just keeps his survivability up, especially as you start getting to these heavy unit stuff. But as you get Lord Vader done, finish up the Mando. 1 or 2 characters in your inventory that, you know, for a team to round up, like I just mentioned, the Mando team would be really good. Savitar. Want to give you a little bit of a mini break from GLs, because farming GLs, especially after Lord Vader, you're hating life. If you wanted to round out another team like Dad Bob Bubba Fett, you know, before you go for SLKR, by all means go do that. But yeah, finish up Lord Vader, do a couple characters so you have some of those teams like with Mando squared away, and then go right into SLKR so you can have your 6 GLs, so that when you're fighting, you're not dealing with the nonsense that I've been dealing with. Just telling you from personal experience, man. But everything else is in place. You've got Cam and Cat and all these other characters that we kind of look at for a roster like this, and you do have them. You've got Maul. You can put some good stuff on defense and have some good stuff for offense. So just be cognizant, Savitar, what you're dealing with. All right, next up is Cody. Cody says, could you use some help with my next project after I finish C Ultimate? Oh, Cody, I just did it myself. Oh, God bless you. All right. Let's look here at Cody. Cody is, let's see here. He is in, well, let's see what his GP is. 2.9. And you have C at 2.9? Very nice. Look at that thing. 2.9 already has a GL.
Yeah, he is. Very nice. He's definitely making Poby happy there.
Yes, he is. You've got a couple routes you can go, especially now that you have a Relic 7 Marauder. You don't have to rush right into another GL right away. I'm seeing a lot of people that, I'm just looking at where your bounty hunters are and stuff. Your ships. So you got some work to do on the ships. So it's going to be a hot minute before you even start thinking about Executor. You have a couple routes you can go. You could go, you have Jedi Knight Revan, so you can start rounding out some of your teams here. Like if you want to round out the Revan team, you've got Grandmaster Yoda already relic, so getting Jedi Knight Revan up and relics, mainly for this speed, just makes him a lot easier to use. You can do that, get Jedi Knight Revan squared away, and then you can pick, I would say pick another. After you finish up gearing up with Jedi Knight Revan, you can go into either Gas or Darth Revan. I kind of like Darth Revan, but then you have to work on Malak. That's easier said than done. Getting Gas is easier said than done if you wanted to work on that as your next big project. Before you go do another GL, we kind of want to keep you balanced. You've got C, that's great. If you want to go right into SLKR, hey, it's as I said, you go for the account, Cody. You go for what you want to go for. Remember, this is your account. You play with the characters and teams that you want to have fun with. Another GL would be nice, or you've got that Relic 7 Marauder sitting there. If you got the Darth Revan team up there, that Marauder's going to be a nightmare for people because he is going to one shot a lot of the people that you're going to be facing on defense. They're going to go in there like, I'm going to go for Basti, and then Marauder will one shot them, and you'll be like, I should have gone for Marauder. So you have a couple options. You can go finish up Jedi Revan, go into your next project. Either I kind of like Darth Revan. If you want to go for gas, that's fine. Remember, the characters you're going to need for gas is going to take a little bit of work and time. You have some of the pieces. You've got Padme. You'll need GK and some other ones. So that one's a little bit more involved. Darth Revan's going to be the same way because you're going to have to get. You have to go. You'll go for Malak afterwards. Once you get Darth Revan Relic, you go for or geared up to. You can go for Malak because you need that piece as well. That could be a project to go for. So it's either SLKR, Gas, or Darth Revan. But you definitely want to finish up your Jedi Revan. You've got a nice Yoda here, but if you can get your Jedi Revan up and running, that would be super dopest.
Ranger Poppy wants you to show her the scene.
Oh, we'll look at it. We can do that for Rangers Emperor's Hand, of course, Bobby. We can do that. He's a very good focused account, but he does have to see. Let's see. He has offense and health, 137,000. Don't freak out, Poby. She's gonna freak out. Working on the ultimate, so it's a younger account. You can't freak out, Poby. It's a younger account. We don't do that, Poby.
Hold on, let me look at the primaries. Let me look at the arrow. Starting with the arrow.
It's speed. He's only 2.9. He may not have the health mods to do this.
Oh, I know. We saw Crumb. Crumb didn't have it yet.
Yeah, remember? So he does have the right idea because he's running like health secondaries here on these. Yeah, health.
What's the triangle?
The triangle is protection, but it's got health. No! Well, beggars can't be choosers. Their thing. I get why you're doing this. Look at this. He's got a nice circle on there. It is a health circle, and it is maxed. The cross is offense, which I'm okay with. It's got health secondary. I see what he did here. He didn't have the health primaries, so he went health secondary on his mods, which is okay. At your level, you'll be fine. But eventually, you want to get him, Cody, to definitely a health set with plenty of health. You've seen what I've got mine at. Keep working on your ultimate, and you'll be good to go, buddy. This is actually coming along nicely. You have a GL already. So it's just, you've got a lot of good options here, Cody. You can go SLKR into, or go into another GL. You can go into finishing up your Jedi Revan into Darth Revan. You can go into Gas if you wanted to, get some of those other teams going. So yeah, this is all right, buddy. This is all right. But that's what those are some of the projects. So again, we give you some options here of like what you can go for next. Let's see here. Bard. Westrom. We're going to say Bard. You got to say Westrom. Let's see here. Let's pull you up next. Remember, we're doing mini roster reviews. If you want a mini roster review, just put your ally code in with what you want me to look at. Well, us. And we'll take a gander at it and do anything else. If you'd like a toss a coin to your Ranger to support the Ranger J 1999 taco and tequila fund for today, feel free. I'd go get some delicious tacos and some tequila. Work for tips. All right, let's see here. Bard says, hey, I'm going for Lord Vader as first GL. God bless you, sir. Why? Should I take my gas mods to Lord Vader when I get him? And who should I farm for Lord Vader team? All right. Well, he's 2.2 million. This is actually a pretty sick account already there. Now I know why he's going for Lord Vader. He's got gas relic 8. This is 2.2, by the way, their thing. 2.2 million. He has gas relic 8. He already has Commander Ahsoka relic 7, dude. Oh. Nice. Darth Revan. He's got the Bad Batch. Jesus Christ. Well, he's working on the Bad Batch. Hey, if you want to go for Lord Vader, I'm all for it there, Bard. I wish I'd
go for it.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you've got Darth Revan, you got gas. If you're going to run, I I would have said gone for Kenobi because you have Cat. That would have been just absolutely spectacular. But you got the Padme team that you can run with her, with Commander Ahsoka. And
Or
still
Bad
make,
Batch.
or Bad Batch. Yeah, you can put her on Bad Batch and have some fun. So I'm okay with this, man. Now, for modding, you're not going to take your mods off gas. You're just not. Leave those on. Your protection's solid. Your offense is definitely solid. So don't dick around with that. Basically, you want either you want a speed set, but mainly if you look at the modding that I did on my Bard on my Lord Vader is the two numbers you need to hit, and I really don't care what set you put on him. It could be a speed set with health or whatever. You want to get him over 200,000 protection and 100,000 health. Can't stress that enough. He's got to be a beefy boy. It just makes it harder to take him out. He gets his dance by ramping up. So the longer he can survive and ramp up, that's how you catch people with their pants down. So yeah, I would leave the mods on gas Bard, and then if you're going for Lord Vader, hey, that's great. Remember with your Echo, with Bad Batch, once you get it up and running, you've got you've got the right idea. His is 355. God damn, 355. You're 2.2 million. Bard, I am impressed, dude. This is fantastic. What is your Darth Revan? Yeah, let's look. Someone's invested in mods. 353. He's at 2.2 with those kind of mods. God bless you, sir. This is someone that watches RSG, damn it, thing, because they know about the mods. We all hate mod depression, but god damn it. That's fantastic, Bard. This is really good. So yeah, if you're going for Lord Vader, cool. It looks like you got what you need in place, but I would not move the mods from gas. Just look at mods, main protection, maybe health secondaries with offense secondaries. Don't worry about the speed, but just get those two magical numbers for Lord Vader, and then you'll be fine. That's my suggestion. So, Gappy question: are both Zetas needed on Mara Jade? I think so.
Wait, hold on. Let's look.
I put them both on because she only has one. I thought.
No, she has two.
Yeah, I'm considering.
Wait, which one are her Zetas?
That's what I'm trying to. I have to go look. I mean, I'm looking at the gingivitis a lot today, and I don't mind it. She has an Omicron. I know that. Let's see. I think it's the Emperor's Hand. Started the Mary Jane Emperor Palpatine's turn. Mary Jade gains a stack of Loyal Hand until the end.
So that one, yes.
That one for sure.
And then I think it's her special or her.
I don't know which one of it. I think it's Infiltrate. If Emperor Palpatine is the leader, he also gains the 1.25% turn meter for each debuff. Yeah, they're pretty important. I don't have her Omicron on.
You can do without doing Infiltrate if you don't want to, but it is nice.
It is super dope, though.
It's basically that Zeta. If that is the second Zeta, that Zeta basically allows you to mod Palpatine for potency and offense, and not necessarily speed. So. I'm
just looking at.
I don't know about necessary, but I would do both.
Hey, Keegan, what's going on, buddy? I'm looking for the next roster review because the damn thing did it to me again. I have to go through and scroll. We just did Cody. All right, we did Bard. Bard, you have a sick ass account, by the way. That's really good. I am quite impressed that you have those kind of mods at that level, dude. All right, I'm scrolling through looking for it. Go Cubs! Dang, Go Cubs wants us to look at his stuff? What the hell? All right.
Cubs fan Han?
No, Go Cubs, not Cubs fan Han.
Not the same person?
No, it's a different person, dude. Oh my god.
Okay.
Fellow content creator and streamer, I'm sorry, Go Cubs. Thing doesn't pay attention. He says, looking to take C to Relic 8 by next week. Is there any other Relic 8 I should consider in front of him? I am not chasing Lord Vader. No, I don't blame you.
Let's take a look.
He's got 4GL, 7.7. He's going to have C to Relic 8 is totally cool with me. Kenobi Relic 8, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Relic 8, Gas Relic 8, Jedi Knight Luke Relic 8. Those are ones that I would recommend. I mean, I don't... You have Starkiller Relic 8, which is really nice, dude. So technically he has 5 GLs because Starkiller I considered a GL. That dude is gross. He's got Jedi Master Luke at Relic 9. But yes, C, Relic 8. Kenobi, Relic 8. What I recommend...
Where's his health at right now?
Yeah, it comes down to... He's got a health set, good. His health is at 187,000. So Relic 8 will put you in 190 and you're going toward 200,000. I think, going to see first Relic 8 wouldn't be all right because Kenobi and SLKR can be fine at Relic 7. I like them at Relic 8, but they can do fine there.
I would do maybe Gas Relic 8 first.
Gas, I don't know. Let's see where his Gas is. He's got some slicing to do on his mods. You get some extra protection and damage. Yeah, I can see Gas. Jedi Luke is another one I like it just for the damage and stuff. Just the harder those two hit, the more stats they have, the more protection and stuff. So if you went Gas, Luke, I'd be okay with that. Your C is fine. He's 187,000 at Relic 7.
Yeah, he'll
do just fine with that level. I mean, get him closer to 200,000 just makes it easier, but I mean, it's still solid.
Maybe Night Luke as well. Night Luke's another good one.
Yeah, I like Night Luke. You can, but say Gas, Luke, C, and then Kenobi, and then SLKR. Those ones definitely to Relic 8. And then when eventually you get Rey, her. I like that you have Relic 9 on Jedi Master Luke. Those are the ones that I highly recommend that you do. So the fact that you have Star Killer is really nice too. So yeah, if I was to say go Cubs, anything, let's do that. Get those extra stats for Luke and Gas. Just makes them much more effective. C is fine where he's at, then go do C.
Where's the Dark Trooper?
I don't know. Mine's Relic 5.
That might be a good Relic 8.
Mine eventually will be, but yeah.
No, I'm talking about him.
Well, I don't think he needs it. But yeah, I hope that helps you out there, Go Cubs. So thanks for looking at, and you guys should go check out Go Cubs on Twitch. He's an awesome streamer. Rare Rock question, we did that one already. Okay, Wen Griffey Jr. Oh, you want to get on this mini roster review stuff today? All right, I got you, Wen Griffey Jr. Let's see what we got here. It says, I'm working on modding my Jawas. Can you look over the mods? Thane, you want to take this one? You know how I feel about the goddamn Jawas.
What was the question?
It's Jawas. Working on modding my Jawas. Can you look over the mods? They're not fully complete, though. I can't believe I'm looking at Jawas. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, you should. You need to learn this because you need to work on your Jawas.
No. Okay, so you want me to stop what I'm working on now and go work on Jawas? That's what I thought. Yeah. Uh-huh. Wow. Relic 7, Relic 5, Relic 3. Well, you don't need any more relics on there, Wen Griffey. Christ in heaven.
No. You need a Relic 5 at least.
He's got Scavenger at Relic 7. I think he's okay.
Yeah. That's the important one.
The other one's not so... Chief Nebba's Relic 5, too. That's really good, too. It's just about surviving, man.
Yeah, you need him tanking. You need a Scavenger fast.
Yeah, Scavenger is fast. He's got 289 speed on there, and he's
nice.
He's a beefy boy. Chief Nebbit, let's see. Good mods on there.
Chief Nebbit needs to be super...
he's got 100,000 protection on Chief Nebbit. And then the other ones are just, as beefy as you can get them. I mean, they're just about surviving. It's not... they don't do damage. You don't have to worry about damage. It's just about the Utini. Because they just don't hit hard. It's all about control and surviving until the Utini goes off. I mean, this is pretty good thing. I don't think he needs to do anything else. I mean, if you wanted to take them to 5, Engineer, Engineer you could take to 5. Because Engineer, you want him to live so that he can survive for all the goodies. He's somewhat beefy. It's real force speed. So, yeah, it's just about surviving.
Yeah, Jawas are important, man. Jawas beat Momo. So
I'm sure they do. Savitar says, I'm winning some 4v6 matches, but it's a slog and stressful. It is, Savitar, and I would hate... And that's why I told you to do what I said, because... Yeah. Jack Daniel says, GLs don't equal wins. Yes and no. Depending on where you are with your GP, Jack Daniels, GLs can be hugely impactful for wins. Because if you have the GL advantage, you have a huge advantage. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but it gives you a huge advantage for if you can win or not. Especially in the lower tier, mid-tier games, right? Depending on how well you've run out your roster, of course. But GLs are depending on what kind of fighter you're facing. GLs are the kind of the end game thing where they can be countered and stuff, but that's if your opponent has what they need to take it out. If they don't, then GLs can be game changing, right? If you don't have a strategy for a JMK on defense, you ain't killing JMK, right? So, I'm just throwing that as an example. Ray, if you don't have the team set and you're everything good to go for a Ray, you are going to be in big trouble. So they can be changed like that as well. No, they're not the be all end all thing that they used to be, but they don't equal wins, but they sure don't equal losses. I'll tell you that much. They can make the difference on how you use them. And that's the important factor is how you use them, where you place them, how good are they modded, those kind of things. Does the person have the counter to what you're putting down? Really what it comes down to. But JMK on defense is a goddamn nightmare. So, yeah, he can be a game changer. So you're right. So it's yes and no on that part. Thomas Clark wants a rebinding session. When Griffey, your Javas look fantastic. I feel dirty that I had to look at Javas. Thank you, Wendy.
Oh my god, dude, Javas are top tier now.
Sure, they're not.
You gotta embrace the utininess.
That's a weak mindset. All right, Thomas Clark says, "Hi Ranger, I'm going for JML next. What is the best characters for Mon Mothma team? And can you check my mods on my 4GOs that are satisfactory?" Sure, we can look at that. Lord Vader, let's see. Did you hit the threshold? All right, all gold mods. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Health is 100,000. Protection 193,000, but good enough, right? Good solid speed on the 551. So Vader's fine. C. Let's see. Health set. I like that. 184,000. That'll work. That's okay. That's okie dokie. I mean, you're 6.3, so that's good. Kenobi should be a speed set. Yeah, it is. And what's his speed? 559. It's a little slow, but that's okay. I mean, you're 6.3 million. You're doing the best you can, but you've got the right idea. Let's see, SLKR, you went for offense. I love it. Let's see what your damage is. 12,777, right around getting closer to 13,000. So I like that a lot. So those look really good. Actually, you got the right idea there, Thomas Clark. And you are going for JML next. What are the best characters for a Mon Mothma team, you ask? Well, if you look at Rebel Fighters, the ideal team now, and there's a little variation on it. So if you look at Rebel Fighters, Mon Mothma, but it's Kyle, it's Hoth, Rebel Scout, Pow, and Biston. Now, some people use Car in there as well. They'll take out one of the other two. That's fine. You got to get Hoth Rebel Scout super fast. Kyle will do what Kyle does, right? But that's the team you want to go with for the Momo team. There's other variations that people that don't have those pieces, but like say you don't have Kyle, you can go Kara, Hoth Rebel Scout, Pow, and Biston. That team does good dirty work there, thing. It's easily countered by Treya. Unfortunately, Kyle is a game changer on the Treya counter because if Kyle goes first, you better have some beefy mods on your tray and stuff because they're going to take some major turns. Kyle can hit really hard.
Or you got to have poker face.
Yeah, okay. Oh, God.
Talon, that's her name, right? Talon, Dark Talon.
What are you calling her?
I said, what's her face? I forgot her name. Dark Talon, that's her name.
Oh, I think you said poker face. I was like, really?
No.
Bard says, I saved Crystal Capit after the GC change. It's hard for me, so I'm all or not close. That's all right, Bard. Listen, just do the best you can with what you got, buddy. I mean, it's totally cool, Bard. Bard, you are good, brother. Your level with what you got, man, you ain't got no stress. You'll be fine, brother. Trust me. Just stay focused, Bard. So here's the thing, too. I've kind of gone through the rough patch here with GAC because I was out GL'd and people were doing efficiency, so it didn't matter what I placed on defense, and they could
out GP.
Oh, big time out GP. So I mean, they were placing crazy tough defenses down with their efficiency, and I didn't have an answer because I just couldn't put enough GLs down to make it suck for them. So I go through that too. Well, I'm and it is what it is. So I had to get my count refocused on a different thing just so that we can do that. But I mean, that's why we're working on what we're working on, so that we have the counters, we can put a much tougher defense down and make someone's life hell on earth. And then, just make it to where, we had this rough patch. I mean, I'm 9-6 overall. We faced some crazy monster accounts, but once we get Dab Boba Fett, we'll have our Lord Vader counter. Once we get Star Killer, that's going to be another team that we're going to place down on defense with 3 GLs. So we'll have counters to GLs and we'll have 3 GLs, and we put 4 on defense. So I'll take those odds anytime. I don't care how much other stuff they have. So there you go. But keep going, Thomas. Your stuff looks really good, man. Get that GML, and then that's the Mumbo team that you can go for as well. Hey, Placebo fan with some, I don't know if that's euros or pounds. I can't tell by the symbol. So skip with the good work. Here's a coffee for you. Yeah. If you really want me to get some coffee, I appreciate Placebo fan. Go to the PayPal because I'll see that next month. But we'll get some coffee next month from our good friend Placebo fan. Thank you very much for the super chat, $5. But yeah, I've been linking it in the stream. But if you want to, we're raising money for the Ranger J 1999 Tequila and Taco Fund as we do mini Ross reviews. If you'd like to donate to that, feel free. As I do mini Ross reviews, I just work for tips, but so I still do all this stuff, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to donate a goddamn thing. But if you'd like to support the alcoholism and taco addiction, feel free to donate to that. I very much appreciate it. All right, so we did Thomas. Going through here. Yeah, Pubby One's got all her comments about the old C there. When Pubby sees C thing, she is on it.
I know. Yeah, she's got a thing for C. We all know.
I respect it. All right, let's see. Darson says, I'm slowly working on characters for Star Killer. I need some advice on what to start gearing next. I'm at Lala, so do I just steer taking all my characters to gear 12 or something else? We'll look here, Darson. I know you got a pretty good account here. Let's see here. 8.2. You've got the GLs. You're getting Star Killer. You can be like me and start rounding out some of your teams, man, because that's where I'm at now. Now that I've got all the GLs done, man, I'm in the same boat you are, Sign. So I'm going through and we're picking teams to finish up. Like you can get your aura up for a bounty hunter team. Your Dab Boba Fett's already scored away, so you don't have to do that. But you can start, like, maybe you start working on maybe gearing up the characters for Iden, like your Magma Trooper, Snow Trooper, Shore Trooper, right? Maybe you want to work on Iden. How are your Night Sisters? How are your Jawas? How are your things like that? So, looking at your stuff here, Darcian, you've got the big heavy hitters done. Now it's like, okay, start rounding out some stuff. Let's see. We're talking about Pro Troopers. How your Rebel Fighters looking? Yeah, you can go do Rebel Fighters, get your Hoth Rebel Scout, your Biston. You got Power up already, so you've got Kyle. No, you don't have Kyle. You're working on him. Okay, good. So once you get him done, you can do that. But finish Star Killer, and then you can either do like the Rebel Fighter team. Maybe you go do the Prepared team, because those are really good teams for offense and defense. Maybe you go, a couple of the other characters I mentioned. So, but yeah, pick a team. Don't just do, if you want to do some characters, but pick the characters you want to get to 12 in Relic, and round out the rest of your stuff. Again, the more teams you have at our level, Darcian, the better it's going to be, right? It just gives you more flexibility. I'm going to look at your Bad Batch real quick here. Like Omega, getting her up, get her geared, add her to the Bad Batch, right? Get her in there so that she's effective, because she's really good with the Bad Batch. So that could be a rounded out team. Again, that lets you move pieces elsewhere and things of that nature. It's like the thing that we were thinking about, like, what do we do with Kara? Because we're going to create the Dab Boba Fett team, or the Rebel Fighter team with Pal, Biston, Scout, and Kyle. Well, what do we do with Kara? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to put her somewhere. So, but it gives us...
So potentially gives her with Momo. It just depends on what we're facing.
Yeah, I've got some work to do on that team, so it's going to be a while. But, this stuff like that, I'm at the same place that you are with my account, Sion, that you are with yours, right? I just got C done, but, I'm working on the same stuff you are. Now, you already have Dad Boba Fett done, unlike me. But I'm working on the same thing you are. I've got to get Dash, and I've got to get Star Killer is a priority, right? Getting Dad Bob Boba Fett for the Vader counter that we're working on, which we'll have starting next week, and then getting Talon and Dash up. I've already got Mara Jade, and I've already got Kyle done, right? Kyle's just here because I just want to slice his mods. More speed, more offense, just make him a goddamn nightmare, right? And then we'll go in, and then I've started 6E and all of Dad Bob Boba Fett's mod. I got to do the same thing with Fennec. But these are kind of the projects I picked that, like, you can see what I'm working on. Finishing up Omega, round out the Bad Batch. Get the Dad Bob Boba Fett team up. Sign of Django. Finish up the Rebel Fighter team, and then getting Star Killer up and running. That's the kind of stuff that, I'm working on. So you can kind of pick those characters and teams as well, Darsan, and that should help you out, buddy. All right. Place, not a problem, my friend. Love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate the help. All right. Ashwan says, I assume, Ashwan, glad to have you here, says we're getting some GL announcements again soon enough. Oh, we'll see.
I hope not. I need to work on mods.
Oh, God. I don't care what they announce. I don't care what the deal is. I'm tapped out right now, Thane. I'll be so unmotivated.
You've been saying that since like last year.
But it's true, dude. Before we do zombie taxes, we got to go do our dash run. We got to do our dash run. DoorDash. It's DoorDash run time. So let me pull up this. Congratulations. I got some guild tokens. All right. Over, under. What do you think, Thane? Over, under, how many dash shards I'm going to get today?
Combined over 10 as a single pull, I'm going to say under.
Well, everything, I'd never get over. It's two pulls, and the average is 10. So do you think I'm going to, and everybody in chat can jump in too?
I'll say under.
You're going to say under. All right, Thane's going with under. Who else wants to say something? Over, under 10. What do you think that I'm going to get today for Dash Rendar? We're doing DoorDash. So if you go over, under of dash pulls here. So I'm going to get ready here. So put that in the chat. Ashwan says under. Okay. You think it's going to be an under day? Yeah. Birkin says Swevens, of course. All right. Place says over. JCH says under. Okay. All right. I respect. We're going to find out. Under from Elmo. Over from Poby one. God bless you, Poby. She's always positive for me. She secret knife attacks people. She's very positive for me, Thane. You got to love the end.
You were not positive for Crumb last night, that's for sure.
You were more negative than I was, dude. I was like, damn.
No, you're really the mods. You're like, what's that's the best team?
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of defense rolls last night. Ashpon says for 3 refreshes, he's getting about 8 to 9. Yeah, we do 2 here, so yeah. All right, Ray Rock's going to go with over. All right, we got the bets in play. The bets have been, okay, final bets are in. Here we go. Let's see what our first pull is. And 9. Oh, 9.
Oh.
Well, barring a 0 here, which is not, Thane, it's quite possible. We should be over 3. So we got 12. All right, we're 58 out of 100. Okay, so it was over today, guys. Place, we did get that one day where I got 10 exactly. Place was going for 10 on the spot, so he's going right for the median average. I respect that. All right, let's go get some Kyra. Well, actually, no, I need to go farm. Let's see how many Fennec shards I get today. Last time it was a big fatty 0 there, Thane. Let's see what we get today. Another big fatty 0. Wow. So in the last 4 big pulls thing, I've gotten 1 shard.
Refresh the note.
I'm not refreshing the note. I just got molested, man.
Crystals. Just 25 crystals. Come on.
I need Kyratex, man. I don't know. This.
Dude, come on. Just do it.
Last time you just say do it, but last time I did it, I got 0, man. What is my motivation here? I'm about to do a goddamn thing, man. I know, like, when I'm getting beaten, man. I don't like it, thing. It's very not nice.
I understand that, but we need Fennec as well.
We need her, but I'm trying to get her on the guild shipments and stuff. She's not there, goddammit. All right, I'm going to try it again. Here we go.
You just gotta try it.
I'm doing it again. All right, we got 2. Finally. Jesus.
There we go.
Thank God. If I got a zero again thing, I was literally gonna come to Cali and beat your ass, dude. Like like I'm sick of you, dude. All right. All right, so yeah, there we go. I got to see where I'm in arena. All right, squad arena. I don't know why people are so.
Actually,
Why are people so active in squad arena? Just leave me alone, dude. Really,
credits, man. People need the
I
credits.
guess, man. I guess I don't need them that much, but I'm actually going to take a quick break from doing. We'll get to your roster reviews here. So put your ally code in. What you want us to look at. I'm just going to do a quick.
You're not running Lord Vader. Why don't you run Lord Vader?
Right,
Just smash these fools.
Okay, let me. I was just running this. Okay, we'll pick. We'll pick the team here. Actually, we'll 10 minutes. We'll pick the team. I'll run Lord Vader. Problem is, everybody then hits me like a monster, dude. Afterwards, or like Lord Vader. Everyone wants to hit me. Then I'm like, God damn it. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. That's why you got to make him beefy. You got to make him mean.
He is beefy and mean, but it don't mean a damn thing when they're running. It's arena, dude.
And you got Maul, don't you? You got Maul.
I do have Maul, man. That's not the problem. They just go in there and molest it.
Nah, you molest them back.
It's the AI's dumb, man. You know that. What are you talking about? You're talking trash, dude. You're talking trash. You know Lord Vader. Just get out of here. All right, zombie. Let's go do zombie. We'll do the arena fight with Vader for Thane because he's a sicko. All right. All right. Zombie says, should I work on Bad Batch to have the team done or start going for Star Killer? Oh, that's a good question here. Let's look at zombies. 6.6. You have 1, 2, 3 GLs. This is a great question, Thane. Star Killer or Bad Batch into Lord Vader, really? And just to have Bad Batch in general. That's a great question. I got to be honest with you, buddy. If you're going to go hard for one, I kind of like Star Killer. Here's my thoughts. Thane, you can give. Thane will tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Star Killer, if you get those 4 characters up, they make 4 separate teams. They go into each, like Talon helps teams. Marjay, we know what she does. Kyle, Wint, and Dash, we know what they do, right? And you don't even have their complete teams. You can throw Kyle with a cruddy Momo team, you can still be good. Dash can run a cruddy Dash team and still be good, or you can use Dash with like a BAM, that kind of stuff, right? Mara's self-explanatory, so Darth Talon. That's 4 characters of Relic 5. That leads you to pretty much a GL equivalent character with Star Killer. Bad Batch, really good, counters a lot of stuff. And you got to get him high Relic 5 as well, but it only for Lord Vader. And that's not talking about what else you need if eventually you start to go for Lord Vader. Now, if you just want to do Bad Batch on its own face, don't get me wrong, I love me some Bad Batch, but we're talking about 4 separate characters and going 4 separate teams and make them dopest the ropest and you get Star Killer. I would lean to Star Killer. Now, having said that thing, what is your response? Am I retarded or not?
No, I was going to say the same thing. It's just the amount of relic requirements for Lord Vader is kind of rough. So unless you're like already like 80% there and the only thing you need is Bad Batch, then you can make an argument. But if you still need the rest of the relics for Lord Vader, then yeah, going for the newer tunes that would probably be the better investments for now.
Keon, can you look at a player in my alt shard December 2020 count over 7 million GP? Yeah, but give it the yellow code. Just tell us what you want us to do. But yeah, that's what I just think that Star Killer's so good, and for 4 characters, really 5 that do what they do as compared to Bad Batch itself. Yeah. Jeremy says, I bought the Fennec calendar during Conquest. I did too, man. And I was going to use shards, but she's just never in the store, dude, man. I just need to finish her off. And she's not in the weekly shipments anymore. So, and I'm not going to get the calendar again. That's.
You see Poppy being mean to me in chat?
No, what'd she say?
Just like, get wrecked, thing.
Oh, snap.
I don't know what I did. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I think you go get Star Killer, dude. I mean, look at your Bad Batch. How close are you with your Bad Batch?
Yeah, I mean, he's like almost done with the Bad Batch.
No, he's not even close. He's not even close. Yeah, you haven't even started the farm. So yeah. So there you go. All right. Place Bofan says, can you look at my accounts 5 to 6 weeks ago? Can you give me some advice concerning GSC? I'm in Kyber and I feel like I don't have enough teams. Yeah, we can look at this, buddy. All right, then.
I told him also to message me on Discord
Yeah,
after.
so we'll take a quick glance here, but you've got Kenobi, GML, you're 5.2. Actually, I don't know why you're having such a struggle, dude. You got two exceptional GLs.
I
I would
think
always
he's struggling with stretching his roster now.
I'm going to tell you what you need to be doing here, man. At 5.2, you need to be placing Kenobi on defense and put him in the south, and then keep GML for offense. You could probably put like a Gas or a Darth Revan in the north, and then keep most of your stuff for offense. Depending on who you're facing, too, right? Um, because if they don't have Kenobi, that at that level, he is a monster to face, dude.
I
And
think
yours
his
is really
problem
good.
is with his. I think the problem he's having is with the depth of his roster.
Yeah, but you could put some other stuff in the zones. Like if you put some it's like what we did for Crumb, right? Crumb always has the geo advantage, so we like put one geo in the south, one in the north, put maybe one or two, like another tough team in the south, and then keep everything for offense. You could put some secondary teams with those in those zones, and then some cruddy stuff in the back, and then still be quite effective. If you especially at this level, if you have the two geos versus one, but even if it's two v two, then
He
just
probably
put
doesn't. He probably
not
matches
at
up
five
with
point two.
someone who
Yeah,
has the same
yeah.
equal to
Plays
him.
plays. Your stuff's looking really good, dude. I mean, that's what I would do. Keep Luke, put Kenobi down, put Revan in the north, keep or Gas, and then keep your Revan and the rest of your stuff for offense. Make them struggle bus, try to get through Kenobi. Now, if they've got a Kenobi, I mean, it'll change per what you're facing for GLs, but I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, if you really want to be evil, put both GLs down and then keep Gas and Darth Revan and just go clear what you can, get your victory, and this be done. Especially if they only have one GL, you always want to put more than they have because you just want to make it difficult for them. Now, if they put their GL down, let's say you're faced with one, then they have a choice: either keep it for offense or they're going to put it down for defense, and it depends on which GL they have. Like a lot of them that have SLKR, they ain't getting through Luke or Kenobi with SLKR unless they use cheese, but I don't know if they'll have the dock of cheese. But yeah, that is a sick ass way to make someone's life miserable. But I'd keep, and if you want to play another couple decent teams with it, you can, but keep most of
Can
your
you see the
stuff for
bottom of his
offense.
roster really quick? Just can you scroll down?
It's a really good roster, man. A lot of good stuff in here. Yeah. The 5.2 is looking good, dude. He's got dash of 7 stars. Christ in heaven. But yeah,
No,
place. It's looking good, dude. Anything else you want to
yeah,
say? Go ahead, Thane.
yeah. No, just message me on Discord, place, and I'll go over some teams with you.
There you go.
I can see what he means about feeling he doesn't have enough teams for defense and offense.
No, at that level, you're going to feel that way. But if you place strategically some good stuff here and there on certain things, then yeah,
He's a little top heavy, so
he's a little
I can
top heavy. That's why I'm saying go heavy for the defense with your GLs, and then use your other stuff because you do have Revan, you do have Jedi Revan, you got Luke. Jedi Luke. You don't even need a Jedi for Jedi Master Luke. You can keep Jedi Luke out and put just Jedi with Jedi Master Luke, and still make someone's life absolutely hell on earth.
But he
That's
probably
what.
doesn't have enough support Jedi. That's the problem.
Well, even if he had like some gear, like low relic or gear 12 Jedi, I still put it on Luke. I mean, uh, okay. Keon just wants us to look at a year-old roster. He says this is from his shard. He says this is December 2020 account of my shard arena. Check out this year-old roster. It says it's 7 million GP. Someone spent some money. Thing. We're about to look at a.
Someone should have just bought a new account.
Could, but he said this when they started. They started together. I'm assuming that's the deal. Good lord! What? Okay, they have everything at 7.8 thing. I know this is a new account because look at the characters they have. Notice what they're missing.
I mean, besides GLs.
Yeah, has everything but GLs. Wow, this person just did not want to do GLs. Relic 9 Luke, Relic 9 Vader, Relic 9. What the hell am I looking at, Keon? What have you done? You fool.
He
Wow.
the,
What the
the,
f- Words are hard right now, Thane.
If you're gonna spend money, don't invest on the Revens. Like, if just go GLs. Like, first of all, second of all,
This person does not want Galactic Legends, man.
if you're gonna spend money and you're gonna expedite your growth like that, just go buy a
Maybe he
top
just
end GL.
wants. Maybe he just doesn't want GLs to see how good he can do. Yeah, relegate Farm Boy Luke. It's just like this is madness, dude. This isn't kink shaming, man. Kink shaming is not what we're doing here. This is just madness, man.
Can we get a hold of this guy? What guild is he in? I want to interview him.
Yeah, this is a weird count. That's so weird. I've never seen anything like that before.
No Jawas? Okay.
Donka, Revenge of the Bothans.
Oh, okay, he's got some Jawas. Okay.
I mean, god dang. I mean, he's got Star Killer. He's got. Look at these Relic 8. Look at the amount of Relic 8s on this account. Craziness, dude.
Mm-hmm. He's a collector.
He's definitely a collector, but just not the Galactic Legend collector. He's like, nah.
No, he doesn't want to like
Galactic Legends, nah. Yeah, he could unlock all the GLs. Yeah, he could. He could just go like, okay, which one do I want to work on? He opens my messages, but no response. Well, let's tell him RSG is looking to interview his ass, because I find this fascinating.
Yeah. Listen to him again.
I find this absolutely fascinating.
Wants to interview him.
Let's sort by speed real quick thing, just to see how his mod is. Because if I see crazy good mods, then
he definitely does not have
let's look here. Let's just take a look. All right. Yeah, he doesn't care about mods either. Look at the fastest mods. Yeah, he's just a collector. This is a collector count. He's 269 is his fastest speed set on Moff Gideon. Now that could be intentional, but I mean, yeah. This is just straight up collecting. I like these characters. I just want to have them. They look very pretty.
Yeah, some people like to have a.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
Weird, but respect. I respect it. Put some respect on it. All right. Well, after that mind-boggling viewing their thing, I don't know what to do with myself. Good Lord.
I don't know.
All right, let's get off that before I'm just mesmerized by it. He needs some Ranger modding. Yeah, but I wouldn't know what to do with myself with that. Well, I don't think he's worked on. I'd have to do some crazy slicing and stuff to get that. I mean, he probably has in his inventory some crazy stuff, man. It just.
No, he probably doesn't. He's only a year old. Mods take time. You can't buy mods and not in the way. So
yeah, it would be kind of hard.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I always tell people to invest early on their arrows, because once you get into a certain
level, we kind of ran into that problem last night with the old CG Chrome there. Yeah. But all right, so we're gonna do Plague Heart next. All right. So if you guys, we're doing mini Ross reviews for a little bit while here for everyone. We do this on Tuesdays. If you would like a mini Ross review, just put your ally code and what you want me to look at here, and we'll get you squared away. So one or two things, ally code, one or two things you need me to answer, look at, and we will do that. Don't have to do anything else. Just put your ally code and everything else we want us to look at. We'll look at it. And if you'd like to say thanks to the Ranger, you can toss a coin to your Ranger there. There's PayPal. We're raising money today for the Ranger Tequila and Taco Fund. So far, Thane, I've raised through Super Chat $5.64, but I can't use that till next month. So that'll be next month's coffee and tacos. So if you want to go to the PayPal, you can, and I will get tacos and tequila today. Well, yeah, I'll get some tequila. Some cheap bourbon. But yes, if you would like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Taco and Tequila Fund, it'd be very much appreciated. All right. Let's see here. Let me look here. Plague. What does Plague want? So I'm trying to catch up. The screen keeps flipping because people are talking, which I encourage greatly. Where is it? Come here, Plague. Says, could I just get a quick look over? Just waiting on Ultimate and considering solving Thrawn and Jedi Revan speed. Larger than 300. I don't think you need to dick around with them real quick. Let's look at that real quick. Jedi Revan. He is what? 301? No, that's fine. What's Thrawn? He is 291. Ah, you're fine. You got some slices you can do on Thrawn there. There's a 14 speed on that one that can get speed. There's a 15 speed that could hit. I mean, yeah, you don't need to. Don't swap mods. Just slice. You get one hit or two sets of speed for Thrawn. He's 300, and you're good. Don't. No. They're good. They're good. All right, plagues. Just alt. You're getting the ultimate on C. Let's look at C real quick. We got to look at C, or probably will lose her mind. He's 194,000. Respect. So get your C ultimate done, and when he gets relic 8, he'll be over 200,000 most likely. Thane disappeared. All right, I think we lost Thane. So Thane just left. He just left. He left me here alone. That's fine. I'll just be by myself. All by myself. I wanna be. C looks great, dude. He really does, man. And I wouldn't change your mods on those two characters. Not when you can slice, dude. Yeah, Rose 339. What's your GP again? It was pretty low. 3.4. Yeah, this looks great, dude. There's nothing you need to do here. I like it. I like it a lot, man. Yeah, Pubby gave you she gave you the spec on the plagued on the C. If you get the respect from Pubby, you know you're doing C well. So you don't even need me to say anything else, plagued. Pubby 1 has given her seal of approval on the C. And don't dick around with your other mods. It looks really good. I like it. You're doing a really good job. Good work here, plagued. Ray Rock says, I'm working on Babbage. Wait, what is this? Let me look at this. Ranger, I'm working on Bad Batch while farming what I can towards Starkiller. What Gala would they be usable? Bad Batch? Honestly, you can get away with... Okay, so let's talk about Bad Batch. There's one character in particular that will make the difference here. So if we go to Bad Batch, right? And you don't need a Mega. That's totally fine. But Echo has to be relicked. And here's why. You need Echo super fast. If Echo's super fast and these other guys are like 12, then that'll work really well. But if we're talking about using these characters against the teams that I use them against, Ray Rock, like Grievous and stuff, you know Grievous is going to do his AoE. If they're not relics or gear 12 and Echo relics, so you get the speed on them, it's mainly for the speed hit that you want for Echo. They're not going to be as effective because they're besides Rika. They're kind of like, you can clear some weaker teams with this team, but until they get higher up, the survivability is not there, the speed's not there. You have to be very particular, Ray Rock, of where you use them. But yeah, Bad Batch, they've got to be just to be effective against the teams that you want to use them against. I mean, they're gear 12 minimum. And Echo's got to be relic. You got to get him at least 330 or higher minimum. I have mine like 360 because you want him going first. You want him doing the dazes and removing the buffs. You just want them to get. They're kind of like an Imperial Trooper team. The more you got on them, the more effective they are. And you want them going first because if they go first, they control the match. And if they control the match, then you get a nice easy 65 banner win. All right. So hopefully that answers your question, Ray Rock. All right, let's see here. Anybody else? Birkenstock wants me to look at his stuff. Okay, we'll look at your stuff here, Birkenstock. Thomas' this question. I'm about to get Rollguard from Gear 8 to Relic 3. Where do I use him for this GSC and how do I mod him? Can give him the Zeta? Well, quite a few places, Tumblo. You can put him with the Palpatine team. He's really good underneath Palpatine. You can use him on Lord Vader, of course. But mainly Palpatine is where you want to use him. Emperor Palpatine, Vader. Rollguard's really good. Because of that taunt, because of his buffs. Since the rework, Rollguard is phenomenal with C. But once you have Lord Vader, you really want him more with Lord Vader. But if you want to go a different route with your Vader team and keep Rollguard as your tank, I kind of prefer Short Trooper there for right now. But he works really well there. So, yeah. Especially at Relic 3, make sure you have lots of health on him. And he'll be a nice addition to see he just adds another stun and the buffs, and he will protect your team in case you get a boo-boo and stuff. So yeah. Birkenstock, what can I do for you today, my friend? Birkenstock says, Would you mind going over my speeds and my top tunes? Wonder if they're fast enough or not. Yeah, we can do that. Of course, Birkenstock. And then Alexander Bryan. We can look at your stuff, of course. All right. Let's sort this by speed. 5.2 million GP. Looking good. Got JML. All right. So I don't need to look at JML. Okay. What's your Revin? 352? Yeah. I'm already telling. I already tell by the speed order that you've got the right idea. Just spot checking to see where we're at. Giant Revin is 298. That's fine. Do notice Thrawn's not. Yeah, Thrawn. Well, you have to work on him, but yeah, that can't really count him toward you get him up. Piet is what? As long as he's Piet needs some love, but you got some slicing to do. Yeah, you get some mods that can be sliced. Once those get sliced and you hit some speed on that, you'll get him to where ideally you want him around 350, but minimum around 330. So if you want to use troopers eventually against Darth Revens, that'll be a thing. But your Darth Revan's fast, your Cat's fast. That's really good. Finn is fast. Yeah, Quill. I don't see Nasty Basti. Where's she? All right, Nasty Basti. She's got some slicing to do, and she's 286. So if you can get these mods sliced, ideally, yeah, that's 2 hits right there. Possible 1 hit there. So that could put her around 310, possibly. You get into 300s. And these mods can be sliced as well. So, Nasty Bass, yeah, you've got the right idea. Yeah, I mean, looking at this Birkenstock, you've got the right idea. It just requires some slicing materials, get the mods up. Hopefully they hit, so you can get your characters the idea where you want them to be. But the character order that I'm seeing, a lot of the characters that you want speed with that I'm looking at, Grieve, Boss, Quill, Resistance Hero Finn, of course, Commander Soka, Hermit Yoda. For the mods you have at the level you have, I think you're doing just fine, Birkin. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty solid. At your level, 5.2 million, yeah, that's pretty solid. Revan's solid. Everything looks solid here. I mean, there's some characters here. Obviously, they need some additional speed, but that'll just come through just you slicing. And so, you know what you're doing. You got the right idea. So yeah, your top characters, yeah, looks solid. I don't have any problem with this whatsoever. It looks really good. And then it'll come through just time. You just have to, it's just time, man. It's just getting resources, slicing. Getting more resources, slicing. It's just, mods is a never ending thing, Birkin. So, but you're on the right path, buddy. Alexander says, wondering if Qui-Gon or Dash Ami's better term for me. Oh, let's look at this. But I hope that answers your question, Birkenstock. All right, Alexander wants me to look at something here and give him my opinion on something. We can do that. All right. Force with extreme prejudice. All right. Let's see here. Alexander, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GLs. And what says, wondering if Qui-Gon or Dash Ami's better long term for me. I'm about to relic Vandor, but Dash is being reliced, but I'm farming Dash ASAP. We're still working on Fennec. Alright, so if you're working on Fennec, let's look at where your Fennec's at first. Alright, you're in the same boat I am. Welcome to the same boat club. Keep working on Fennec just for shards. We got to look at your prepared team, so I need to go look at your smugglers. And the game crashed. Give me a second, Alexander. These happened. Rogard is not Sith, but would he work with Treya? Yeah, he would work with Treya. You could use him on Treya. I just prefer him Tumblo with C. Because you get that synergy with him. But I think it's just better with C. I actually like Sith Empire Trooper more with Treya than I do like Royal Guard. Bad Batch will take out any GG squad for the most part. Yeah, Bad Batch is dope, man. But you got to have their survivability, because you're gonna start crushing. Grievous, man, because you're gonna start killing their characters fast. You got to be able to take the hits. That's one of the reasons why Bad Batch is only effective when they're relic. Gappy, what is with Dash in the world? What is the ideal prepared team? Well, we're going to look at it here once I get back into our friend Alexander's account here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try this again, Alexander. All right, let's go to your smugglers. The old smugglers, and I'm going to answer this question and look at your. Come on, my mouse was sticking there for a second. All right, so Vandor, you're working on Dash. So the ideal team, and there's variations on it. I've seen Veteran Han in there. The standard team is Dash, L3, Young Lando, Kira, and Vandor, right? It's the prepared team that's got the crazy damage and control. It's a nightmare with the prepared. I've also seen instead of Young Lando in there, like Vet Han in there because of his AoEs and stuff that he does as well. So that could be a really nasty team. Just different variations of that. I would continue on. Yeah, I like this actually. Alexander says I would not do the Dash Omicron. Here's why. He's only 5-star. You can only take him to gear 11. He's good, but you can't really get that speed hit that you want. I would say Qui-Gon because Qui-Gon is not the defensive powerhouse that he was, but on offense, I mean, we're still using him to great effects on offense. And if I was looking at your Jedi, I'm sure you have much better higher Jedi. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dash Ami is great. But again, I wait till I have the team ready to make that commitment, right? Before I'm going to commit to an Omicron. Like the reason I committed to Qui-Gon Omicron is I had the team to use it. The reason I did Zam is I definitely had the team to use it, to take the most effect out of it. Don't get me wrong, if you did Dash Omicron right now, I mean, sure, and you could put this team in the back line, but you're 7.8 million. Do you really think someone, even with Dash Omicron, is going to do anything for you? I mean, the team is too low geared. It's not going to be fast enough. It's going to be easily, you're just giving points away, right? If I was to say if you're going to use an Omicron, go do Qui-Gon. Because if we go to your bounty hunter, you got some work to do. You got Vandor, you got the rest of the team to do, right? Long term, yes. I love Dash. I'm going to do it myself, and we will do the Omicron. We look at your Jedi. I mean, look at this. You could put easily a sick-ass team with Jedi, Anakin, and Qui-Gon. You can put Aelin there, Mace, and Barriss, and still go kick the living shit out of people. So, I mean, if you're asking me which one you should put down now, it's Qui-Gon. It's hands down Qui-Gon. You can go do so much shit with him on offense, dude. The Omicron, specifically the Omicron. Oh, for Dash? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if it... Let's go look. I don't remember specifically off the top of my head. I have to go look at it again. JCH, we use it against a lot of teams. I've used it against CLS. I've used it against a lot of teams because I like it against CLS because, yeah, they're going to kill Qui-Gon, but as soon as they do, I just save Anakin's big hit, and it's just an instant kill. There's a lot of teams that works on offense. If you watch our GACs, you'll see me use him on offense all the time. AI loves to kill the leader, and as soon as they do, man, Anakin's just built up, and then it's just bam, death. I mean, CLS is a great one to use it on. I'm just giving that as an example of JCH. Zam's your only GAC Omicron, Alexander? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Dash is a great Omicron, so let's look at it. It's his leader. Sorry, misclicked. So I can't look through it here. I have to go look through mine. All right, since I've already looked at everything else, I'm going to go so I can look at this real quick. Yeah, against Darth Revan's, yeah. Works like a charm, says Ashwan, yeah. I just use CLS as an example. Yeah, getting Vandors up is fine, but the problem is it's just too weak. Like, mine is like gear, 9? I could take him up, but let me look at this. Prepare for anything. Yeah, this is the Omicron. So, if an ally is prepared, they gain prepared. That's huge because of everything else that's going on there, and with Vandor in there, that's fine. But the thing is, too, and here's why, Alexander. My prepared team, if you look at my smugglers, they're gear 12 and 11. Until I get that team at least gear 12, where they have some survivability, where having the Omicron on will be much more effective than now. So if you're just asking me which one out of your roster, I think if you're going to put an Omicron down, is it Qui-Gon? Is it Dash? It's 1,000%, no hesitations, Qui-Gon. You can get more bang for your buck with that one right now, and then save up another one. You can get your Dash team up and running. You've got the speed on Dash, where you can just, if you did it right now. Okay, let's talk about it. If you have they all have prepared. They're all like gear 11. I mean, Vandor can be relicked all he wants, but if the rest of the team is slow and they can't do anything, I mean, troopers eat that alive. I mean, if I was facing, I just go in there with a trooper like, all right, I'm going to kill you a bunch of times on your weak tunes, and then I'm just going to save up and let Dark Trooper get like 30 stacks and then one shot Vandor, right? So I mean, that's just an example of what I would do if I saw that. I definitely undersize that team, because I'd be like, well, I outspeed it. It's got weak tunes in there that you're just basically asking for. You're just giving points away at that point. So go do the Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron if that's what you really want to do. And then, yeah, I like that you have the Zam Omicron. I love the Zam Omicron, by the way, as well there, Alexander. Those are just my thoughts. But again, this is your account too, Alexander. You do whatever the hell you want, man. If you want Dash Omicron, goddamn, go get the Dash Omicron. Oh, listen to my stupid ass. You go have fun. Yeah, I could send Trey in there too, yeah. You're welcome, Alexander. Hope that helps you out, buddy. Yeah, Dash with Bam is the team we've talked about here on the stream today, Ashavon. So yeah, you're absolutely right. All right, Plagued. All right, let me see how much I've raised for the Ranger J Tequila and Taco Fund. Let's see, we raised anything today? We did not. Oh well, it's all fine. We've helped out a ton of people with their rosters today. Yeah. Well, here, before I go look at this one from Plagued, if I go to my smugglers, it wouldn't take me much to get them up. I just can't with the other stuff I'm focusing on, and I don't have Dash ready yet. So if I go to my smugglers, because I actually had the old prepared team somewhat, I was working on it. So for me, really, BlueStacks give me fits today. Yeah, see, I've already got. It's just got to take. I mean, they're gear 11, so Vander's already relic. I've had Vander relic for a long time, but taking out 3 and the other ones up wouldn't be that much of a stretch. So, and the characters all farmed and stuff. So, all right, Plagued Heart. Let's do this again. So it's just a quick look at C, and should I swap speed for Generate Revan with Thrawn? Oh, we did that already. Yeah, I already told you, Plagued. Don't switch mods, and C looks great. Plague, you must have missed it because Poby1 put some respect on it. You didn't go back and watch, Plague. We just looked at that. I'm pretty positive we looked at your stuff and we discovered that, Plague. Was this another account that you want me to look at, Plague? Let me know in chat, because we just did yours where your seed looks great. Great health. And Relic 7. Poby1 gave you the respect, and I said don't swap mods. Slice your mods. All right, June says, would you review this account for turn order and speed? I revised some after your last review. Sure. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GLs. Let's look at your GLs real quick. Look at Jedi Master Luke. Ah, that's fantastic. Good job on that. Let me sort this by speed. Lord Vader, not really concerned about his speed, but what's his... Oh, yeah, look at that. This is ideally, folks, what you want. Look at that. Health and protection meet the marks. Yeah, see, Poby1 gives you the Poby1 seal of approval from the Emperor's Hand. Really good speed on him. 582, you were able to pull that off and get the health and protection on that. That's dope, dude. Yeah, Luke's good. Let's see how you did your SLKR. Oh, crit damage, okay. Oh, that's a beefy boy. Good damage. Yeah, this is good. I have to look at C, June, or Poby1 will lose her mind. 184,000. That plays. Okay. Speed order, Mary Jade should be the top. That's good. Piet, obviously looks good. What's your speed on Piet? 355, and what's the cross? Okay, good. Yeah, perfect. I just did the same thing, June. Gideon's fast. I don't have to look. Armor's fast. What's your echo speed? 325. A little bit fast, but you got some slicing here that's available. I would slice him up as soon as you can. Ah, you got some good mods here for slicing. Those hit 1 or 2, you're gonna have some nice. You're gonna have a nice set on echo. Shucked, he's in the right frame. Dash. What's your dash? He's looking good. 322. Yeah, this is looking really solid, June. Commander Soko could be a little bit faster, but I bet she just needs some slicing. Some slicing, love. What do we got on here? Oh, you went, okay, I see what you did. I mean, she's 320. That's, that's fine. Boss. Okay, Grief. Boss right after Boss. Okay, Revan. Watts. Yeah, this looks really good, dude. I am noticing Darth Revan's slow. Does he just need slicing? Yeah, he's 300. I'd love to see your Darth Revan get faster. But again, this is a slicing thing. If you can get some hits on these, he's going to climb up to the 330 through 40s if you get lucky on those hits. So you've got the right idea. It's just getting some slicing stuff, man. And I know that's easier said than done, June. No, June, this looks fantastic, dude. This looks really good. Needs some work. GLs look fantastic. You've done a great job on your GLs. I like the characters that you've got. Speed, yeah. And if you get some slicing, once those are all sliced up and stuff, man, you're really going to be good in the speed order. So obviously you're listening to what we've been saying on how to speed your character or mod your characters and stuff. Now this looks fantastic, dude. Love it. I absolutely love it, June. Good job. Outstanding job. And if you get GL Ray in here, which I recommend you do, then you're going to be really, really looking good. And Ray doesn't need a speed set. She just needs offense. Beefiness and offense. But yeah, this is really good, man. Really good job, June. Fantastic job. Fantastic. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I don't think we have any more roster reviews here. We're caught up, so I'll go another few minutes. If you're going to roster review, pop it in. If not, I'm going to wrap up the stream. It's a great day in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes for Ranger. Looked at a ton of rosters, helped a lot of people. It's really good. Great day. Jake says, isn't a Gear 11-12 prepared team better than most Relic C teams people would put in their back wall anyway? It can be. It depends on the mods, Jake. And that's a big thing, man. So here's the thing. Dash, the prepared team, it's a speed team, man. You want beefiness on that team, right? Because some of those characters are, you can get away. Excuse me. A prepared team in the back wall can be a pain in the ass. It depends on what they have left. But at Gear 11, Gear 12 does not scare me. Say like something that Gear 12 and relics. Like if I see Gear 12 and I see a relic Vandor, I'm like, okay, that's a little bit different because then I'm going to look at the speed on Dash, because if Dash goes first, you are in big trouble. And that's the thing that's really gross about that that team, is that it's like, God bless America, man. Dash can be nasty, but you got to have the mods. And are you really going to pull some of your better speed mods than some of those other characters that we've talked about, right? To make that team viable enough to do that. So don't get me wrong. I've run into a crazy Relic Dash team. It's a nightmare to face. Once that thing is, and I'm not talking high relics. You only need Relic 3 on the other characters and Relic 5 with Dash. And I've also faced Dashes on BAM teams. Ugly. Just ugly. So yeah, which you can use Qui-Gon against. It's like, oh, you want to do that? I'll just use my Qui-Gon Jinn team. So yeah, I mean, once it's up and running, I really like the Dash repair team. But at Gear 11, 12, it just doesn't have the survivability. I mean, you're talking Vandor. I mean, Vandor dies. It's too easy. It's at that level, especially without the speed. It is too easy to control and manipulate. Someone just said Traya. I'd use Traya too. All those debuffs and stuff ain't gonna do a damn thing. You don't have the damage that you're gonna need to take out like a Traya team, and it's just you're gonna slowly kill yourself and then get annihilated. So yeah. Palpatine's nips. Says, what's the name I haven't heard in a long time? Yes, Plagued, you did. Damn it, Plagued. Again, for the 5th time. Oh, Plagued, I love you, but I might secret knife attack you. C looks great. C looks great. Don't switch your mods. Slice your mods on Thrawn to get to your 300 speed. Don't switch mods. Good. It's fine. Don't switch mods. Palpatine's nips, man. Where the hell have you been, brother? Tell me how much I suck. All right. You don't need to rewatch the play. I just told you those were what you asked. How's my C looking? Looks great. Get the ultimate done. And then you said, should I switch mods? You don't need to switch mods. Jake, you're welcome, my friend. You've been lurking in the shadows. Yes. Palpatine's nips, huh? Oh my god. All right. Actually, it looks pretty good. 7.1. 1, 2, 3, 4. GL 7.1. Actually, this looks pretty solid, Palpatine's nips. Which I'm not going to be surprised if it isn't. Let's see here. What's your speed on your Ahsoka? This gives me a baseline. 347. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah. Revan is what speed? He is... And you get a mod that can be sliced. 312. Yeah, work on this circle here. See if you can get another hit of speed. Try to get another hit of speed on that one. Yeah, try to work on these slices on your Darth Revan first. SLKR. Speed set? Yeah, speed set, but what's your damage? 574 speed of the plays. I love that. Almost 12,000. That's okay. I mean, it's a speed Kylo. I go heavy Kylo with offense. Hot Utils actually has got you modded pretty decently here. I don't... What the hell is this on Luke? What the... No, you need more protection on Luke. You're going to have to remod. That's not going to work, dude. 95,000. You just need more. I don't like this. Go full health set on him and just go protection. Health set with some protection. Kenobi. How fast is your Kenobi? What? What the hell is this crap? Okay, alright. Are you trolling me, dude? Oh, Hot Utils did this? Okay, don't listen to Hot Utils if you see telling you to do some nonsense like this. 2 speed mods and a crit damage set? That is a waste of mods, man. What the Oh, hell no. No. Take this goddamn crit damage set on, put 2 speed sets on, an arrow, and I don't care the other one, and then put another set on. Either health or crit. What the Oh, hell no. Oh, God, I don't even want to see C. What's got C got on him? Oh, wow, it's shocking. All right. How the hell did Hot Utils do this? How the hell did it get your C right and then do this to your Kenobi? What kind of crap? What the What the No. No! What the Oh, God. And Yoda's fine. How the hell did it do that? I'm not seeing anything. Other than that, the other ones are fine. I'm not seeing anything whatsoever. There's some slicing and stuff here. The speed order looks fine, but what the hell? Yeah, we need to redo your Luke and your goddamn Kenobi here. What the Bro. You know I do offer a modding service. It takes about an hour or two. $25 an hour. Good Lord. Hot Utils, how dare you, sir? Good, what the... Does he? I didn't see. I don't mind mismatch. Yeah, see, he's got a crit damage. This can go on someone else. That can go on like a Han. What, like, for instance, these mods that you got on here. Oh, God. Hot Utils, man. Look at this. This is not even a match set. Oh my God, Hot Utils, you suck. First of all, he's not fast enough. We could put those crit damage on him. Get your Han squared away. Oh, Christ in heaven. This is a mess, dude. So goddamn mess. Oh, God. Well, Palpatine's nips, yeah, that's fine, brother. I miss you too, but god damn it, man. Hot utils, man. What the hell? Alright, guys, look, if you're going to use hot utils, that's fine. Oh, you almost said you can tell hot utils not to mismatch mods, by the way. Oh, well, so you're saying that Palpatine's nippies was being lazy with his modding. All right. Palpatine nips. You only got a few days ago. Yeah, so I'm not familiar enough with hot utils. I mean, I know of it. I know what it does, but I don't know the minutiae, the intricacies of what it does. But yeah, I do it old school, man. I just go in there and do this shit myself. So, but yeah, man, if you want me to really fix your shit, man, just message me in Discord, dude. We'll get together and I'll fix your shit, dude. I can't look at this, dude. This breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, Anakin. It is an option, yeah. So if you want to use hot utils and just go in and do that and then fix it, but yeah, SLK are like more offense on anyway. Luke needs more protection. Kenobi needs more speed and not that set. I mean, for Christ's sakes, folks, look at this. What the hell is that? That is awful. Oh my sweet. And he's not even fast. He's only 539. Hey, JB United. Oh God. All right, we're gonna use hot utils, redo it, and just hit with the option where it matches the mods, because that is god damn it. All right, I gotta get off this too before I lose my mind. I know, Gary Ann, please, someone, Poby, secret knife attacked me, cut off my arm. I gotta get some kind of pain threshold started here so I can not look at that ever again. $154 is very fast, Palp. It's not this. There's faster, but that's because it's 6A now. But yeah. Oh my God. All right, let's move on to Palp Nips. Good to see you as always, my friend. Oh God. 187 Legion says hello there. Greetings from Austria. Yeah, Austria. Yeah. So I have a question. Which character should I give more speed, and from whom do I steal? The problem is I'm running out of top speed mods ideas. Well, there's a very simple idea. Don't do that. All right, look. Okay, let's look at your stuff here. So one of the reasons why I've started this thing where I don't put speed mods except for Kenobi on my GLs is, one, they don't need its speed. Like SLKR, for instance, right? Now you have offense. See, this is really good, right? I see a lot of people that put speed mods on. You go more damage with Kylo. Luke, does he have speed mods? Yeah, remove these speed mods. Go health. Go health with protection. Get him more beefier. He doesn't need to be that fast. And you can use some of these speed sets on other characters that actually really, really need it. JML is fine. I don't run. I mean, you go look at my stuff right now. 187. Go look at my GLs right now and you'll see. Right? This is fine, but yeah, I don't have a problem with Lord Vader. I've got the same. Lord Vader's an exception because, again, some speed, but you've got those thresholds of 100 and 200,000. Rey, yeah, this is fine, totally fine. You got offense on her, totally works fine. Kenobi, you definitely want a speed set, and he looks good, so that's fine. Oh, we're always glad to have you here, Palpatine's Nips. Okay. So yeah, and then C should be health set. All right, you got offense in this. Yeah, C needs to be totally health as well, and then put that offense set somewhere else. So you can pick up some speed mods there. Now, if you go by your speed, how many of your mods on your characters though can be sliced? Right. So before you make an assessment, what's the Revan? 350. Yeah, he's 350. So pull some mods from some of the characters like Luke and SLKR. Go health set on Luke. Go offense set on SLKR. Hell, take the mods off Palpatine. Put those on SLKR. Slice those up and just put a health set on C as well, and get the threshold of 185,000, 190,000 for C, and just use them that way. Your other characters speed wise is fine. what on your characters can be sliced. Like if you look at Revan, all right, he can't be sliced, but I mean, what about these other ones? Okay, they're all maxed out. But what's his speed? He's fine. Revan's fine. Jedi Revan doesn't need to be dicked with. If you want to make him a little bit slower, you can. If he's in the teens, Jedi Revan works fine. Bastila, 324. I mean, you don't need to do anything with that. This is fine, and you've got all 20 speeds. Yes. So this is one of the things I noticed with GLs. One, I think my GLs are more effective this way. Offense on SLKR. Health on C, health on Luke with protection. Lord Vader, Kenobi, sure. The ones you got on Kenobi and Vader, I wouldn't dick with. Rey's fine. But you could pull some of those mods from those GLs, like we just mentioned, and you can move those down to some characters you need speed. And then, just keep slicing those 13 to 17 mods and just start building them up that way. Once I get a character really locked in, I hardly ever move mods, right? My thing is when I go into my account here, Legion is what I'm doing now. I'm not moving mods. All my characters locked in the way I want them. I'm not going to move mods unless I get like a really good hit like on a mod. I'm like, well, maybe this will be a little bit better here, but I'm still keeping the same general set on them. But like for Kyle, I took a good secondary set and I just been slicing. Yeah, it takes a few days to do because you only get mats so often, but all my energy's been going towards slicing. I still got to slice these. But that's how I'm working on my mods. Same thing. So while I'm doing 6E on Kyle, or 6A on Kyle, trying to get him extra stuff, I'm working on 5A to 6E on Boba Fett. And then the next one I'm going to do is Fennec. And that's how I do that as well. At the same time as I'm getting mods in my inventory and slicing them, see if they hit any speed, then we'll look at my mod set, because what I do is I'll go in here and I'll just go by speed and then just figure it out. But yeah, I wouldn't move. If you're running out of speed sets, just keep slicing, man. Don't dick with what you got. You can move some off your GLs. That'll help you tremendously with some of those characters that need the speed more than the GLs do. GLs are quite effective without speed. The only one that's without that rule is Kenobi. Kenobi, you need speed on him. But that'll give you what? If you did SRKR Luke, I think was the 2, and move those to other characters, take the offense set, put it on SLKR, slice it up, give him like 13,000 damage. As long as he's like 500 speed, you're good. C, you don't care about his speed. Just put that big beefy health set on, and then Luke's do the same thing. Luke is a health set with mainly protection, and then C is health. Health primary, health secondary, and those two GLs will be quite effective without speed. There, so then you can take some of those speed sets and go move them to your other characters. I did that a while ago, and I'm glad I did. And our GLs work quite fine, just the way they are. We had no problems with GLs. All right. Anything else? I'm looking to see if there's any more roster reviews. No. All right, let's check the taco and tequila fund. Did I get any taco and tequila fund money for today to go get some tacos and tequila? These tacos. And if you'd like to donate, as I said, I work for tips for all these mini roster reviews. If you'd like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Taco and Tequila Fund, there's the PayPal. Just toss a coin to your Ranger, and there we go. The Zoom call ended. Really? Oh well, they see my ugly mug. We're about to wrap up anyway. Forget when no one's. If it was just me in there. If I someone else in there, it'll automatically shut off. Darth Cliff says, where to move best spots from SLKR2? Priority list. Whoever needs the speed the most, man. Cliff, I mean, think about all the characters that really need speed. I'll put mine in speed order to give you an idea of like priority characters. So outside of GLs, Cat, Mara Jade, Echo, Piet, Revan, Bastila, Finn, Boss, Quill. You can see the order of speed that I've got on my characters here for speed sets, right? And I said, if you need an idea, Tumblr, I'm not watching Ozark, but I've got it in my queue. It looked interesting. I have to go check that out. I got a lot of shit in my queue. I still haven't watched Cobra Kai, man. I've been so busy. 187 Legion says, yeah, thanks a lot, Ranger. Really appreciate it. I work really hard on mods. I can tell you do. 39 characters at 300 speed is quite hard work. Thanks a lot, buddy. You're welcome, dude. No, that's your stuff looks great. If you're just having some issues, that's what I did. I mean, if you look at mods here, you can see the mod sets I've got in here. Kenobi, Lord Vader, Rey. You can see I've got, I put my money where my mouth is. You can see Luke's got the health set, SLKR offense, see his health, and then you can see the characters and the type of mods I put on here. These Gideon above, that's Piet and Maul and above is all 350. These other ones here, this next couple row is like 340, and then just working my way down to the 330s, 320s, teens, early threes, 300 to 310. All these characters are like that. But these gives you an idea of like the characters that I think need speed the most, speed sets, to be effective for what I use them for. Darth Cliff, yeah, Bosk is one that needs speed. Speed and tenacity. And the primaries are mainly protection health. He's a beefy boy, right? You want him beefy, has some tenacity on him so he can resist stuff. And, but yeah, Bosk for me is like 330. So, top of my head without looking. But yeah, that's kind of how you want it. Certain characters like Bosk, you want fast. You want him roaring. You want him doing his stuff. Same thing with Grief, and I got to slice him up, but I will eventually. But Grief is 322. Get some more slicing on there. Get him a little bit faster. I want him right next to Bosk. Bosk goes, Grief goes, then you're off to the races. I did that secret knife attack. I wanted to do it. So yeah, hope that helps you guys out. All right. But yeah, I always tell everybody that if you're not sure about something, just go to my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg page, or just look me up in the game. I mean, Christ, my ally code's everywhere. But you just go to GG, you can pull the ally code, you can look at how I've got all my mods set up. There's very specific reasons why we have done it that way, for the teams and how we use them and how effective they are. And that gives you a goal of like what you want to aim for. You may not be able to do that, but you at least can see the sets I'm running. Like, if you see a speed set in another set, then you kind of know that's kind of the idea of what you want to do. If you see offense, then that's what you want to do. If you see crit chance, crit damage, that's what you want to do. Ideally on that character. Again, you got to get the mods. You got to acquire mods. You got to slice them. You got to just mods isn't everything. We do mod depression on the channel all the time, but the reason I have the mods that I have is because I religiously slice them. I can't stand it. Trust me. I feel your pain, folks. I feel your anger. It makes you stronger. Gives you focus. I lack the currency, really? The NA 420 for that? Christ. But yeah. What's the event today? I didn't do the event today. Executrix. Well, let's go put this on auto. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you go kill. Let me put this on auto real quick. Watch me lose because I put it on auto. Shouldn't, but... So, yeah. Last call. I'm going to start wrapping up the stream. So, there you go. And I hope everyone got some help today with their mini roster views. Hope that helped you guys out. And if if I'm not streaming, you can message me in Discord anytime. I encourage everybody to join our Discord. You can message me directly. People message me all the time. Like, hey, what do you think about this? And ask me questions about their accounts all the time. I'm fine with that. That's what I'm there for. Now, I may not respond right away, but I will respond eventually. I always make sure to try to give a answer. Sometimes I'm busy and I may just be like quick answer, like, yeah, that looks good, go for it, or something along those lines. But I will respond. Sometimes I'll respond more in depth, depending on the question stuff and what I got going on in the background. So, but yeah, thank you guys for joining us today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We will. So my schedule for no more streams today, but tomorrow we'll do a lot of streaming. So tomorrow we'll do the lunch stream. Then remember, after the lunch stream tomorrow, we are going to show the next. I always do this in Discord in the live channel. If you want to see Book of Bubba episode 5, I will run that in the Discord. I run it about 3 to 4 times, so everybody gets a chance to watch it. Who would I take relics 6 to 7 first? Han or Chewie? I would take Chewie. Get him more tenacity and stats. What else? 23. So we'll do that. Then we've got the Wednesday night stream tomorrow. So we'll have the VIP stream. And then we've got the Wednesday night show. And then after that, we should be doing GAC with Crumb again. So we'll do some more GAC with Crumb. And I might do my GAC as well. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, we'll talk about defense as well once I get my matchup. But you guys have a pretty good idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hard charged with our new defensive strategy. Tableau, good work carrying the show on your own after Thane abandoned you. Yeah, good old Thane. Well, it's Thane. He's busy. He's got stuff going on. Sometimes he just drops off because he's got family and stuff like that. I do not. And most times I'm just doing the stream by myself. And that's okay. I get to hang out with you awesome folks. And that's what makes it all worth it. So yeah. Anything else? No, that's just the schedule coming up. Thursday will be a lunch stream. And Thursday night will be the GA Center with me and Nev over in the Skate Podcast. And that's not counting all the other streams I do. I'm always hanging out with the other streamers. You can check me on Mort and Wolf and just everybody that you can think of. I'm constantly doing stuff, hanging out with Cubs. I was supposed to do a video with Cubs last week, but then I just popped in Friday and he was like, hey, you want to do a video? Sure. And then he had to jump off. So, but yeah, you can check me out doing videos and content with AP and everybody else. I try to make myself available to everybody that's streaming right now. And I'm glad to do it. So, all right, with that, we're going to call this done. I'm going to see if I can scrounge some change and get some tacos because it's a Taco Tuesday. And then we will rock and roll from there. So thank you guys for joining us. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Love you guys. And we will see you soon. Peace out.